Okay, people, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Luke, and I'm joined here with
Dazza.
Big Dazza. Okay.
Zoo. Chattin Smack. Come on now. What smack we chatting today?
What smack are we chatting? Today, we're going to cover conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories. I love a good conspiracy theory.
Now, this is an interesting episode and topic to bring up. So, let me ask straight off the bat, nice and simple. What are your thoughts on conspiracy theories?
Love them.
You love them straight off the bat?
Love them.
Really?
Love,
I don't know how I feel about them. So,
love a good cheeky conspiracy theory.
oh, God. Damn. I'd, it depends which conspiracy theory, because I don't know many, to be fair, which is really bad, but I know that some people and their views on conspiracy theories can be absolutely
Wild.
wild. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely
Thing is,
nuts.
I think some people go too mad with it.
Yeah, some people look into it too much. To be
Like,
fair,
deep it too much.
I never thought before, whenever someone used to like mention a conspiracy theory, like, I don't know, whatever they're talking about, whatever they bring up. I'm like, I don't really think into it too much. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, that's fine, this, that. But now I'm like, damn. And now I look at it a different way. I'm like, okay, there's got to be more to it than just that. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, like obviously conspiracy theories are a thing because it's when people don't really know the true answers, so then people make up or lead down certain tangents and other people have different theories about it, and then that's when it comes a conspiracy theory because no one knows the true answer, but people come up with later theories of how, why something happened.
yeah, it's definitely, it's crazy. Any of them are crazy. But what's your most intriguing or interesting conspiracy theory that you have, or that you like? Kind of whenever someone mentions conspiracy, what's the first one that comes to mind?
Well, my own conspiracy theory is I'm addicted to hokey pokey, but I turn myself around.
When
Straight off the bat.
is that not written down? That was just you are crazy, mofo girl. Left
Um,
foot in.
so and turn myself around.
That's nuts.
Right. So I've got like serious face. This is a serious chat, people. Stop laughing. That lasted all of a split second. I don't. So you, I'm glad I kind of wrote quite a few down because you reckon you sort of don't know too many or don't. Because I got quite a lot written down because I didn't know how many you had, so I wrote a lot down.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've got like I had to write some examples down just so I knew what we were kind of like talking about, kind of thing. So I've got a few, but like I don't, I couldn't tell you. Like, if someone said to me, "Oh yeah, what conspiracy theory do you follow? Do you know that?" I don't.
So what? Let's get into. I'll tell you my favorite when I get to it, but tell me what ones you got written down, and then maybe we can talk a bit
So
about some of them.
the examples I have that are written down would be the Earth being flat.
Oh, man, like no offense to like flat earthers, but like there's so much evidence that I can understand it back in the day, like before space race and everything. There's so much evidence to prove it's not flat now. How can you still believe it's flat? Like, I don't get it. Fair enough, you believe your own thing. I just don't.
COVID-19. That's another one.
Yeah, that's a strong one. That, do you know why it's a conspiracy?
Uh, I do. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to mention too much of it now, but I do want to touch upon it later on.
I do. Okay, we'll leave that
Um,
for a bit because I've got theories I think or kind of know
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
So
I think COVID-19 is definitely one I want to talk about the most. Like, come
if
from
we
like,
can circle round.
yeah. And then the last one I have is the moon landing.
Oh, that's one I had written down.
Yeah.
Do you what makes you think that, or do you know about that?
Uh, I wouldn't. I people to be. I think it's real. I don't know if people will say it's fake or this, but there's no way you can make that up. But then I've not studied it or I've not looked into it and blah blah blah. So like straight off the back, I'm just going to say that I think it's real because you can't, like I say, even back then they wouldn't. they wouldn't think about, well, maybe I don't know. They wouldn't think about like going into like a film studio or a set and building a moon and this that and like
But that's the main conspiracy of it. It's all a movie set. But the reason why there's like a lot of people saying that is A, because of there's odd shadows. But I'm like, you haven't been up to the moon.
yeah.
How do you know how the shadows
Do you
act?
know what I mean?
Like they reckon the flag is waving, but then I said, well, look, it's got a pole going at the top to hold it out, and again, you don't know how it's going to act up
The
there.
flag.
The American flags, obviously, they
What on the moon?
yeah.
What do you mean it's wave? What? What?
So in in the films, like the videos of them doing
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
they took an American flag to say we've done it,
yeah,
sort of thing, and they had obviously, a normal flag is like a flagpole and a flag holds out, like it flaps in the
yeah,
wind.
yeah,
Well, they didn't think it would flap in the wind, so then they put another bar, so it's like an L shape, like an upside down L shape,
yeah.
and then the flag is hanging like that. But people reckon in the films it's waving, and they reckon that
Oh, okay. I get you now.
it's like, well, it has to be some sort of wind. But I'm like, again, there could be something up there that's causing it to move round.
Mm,
You don't know, you haven't been there.
yeah.
And the third sort of major reason why was because obviously the tension with the Cold War. So obviously, it's America versus Russia. They were the sort of two main countries that were trying to beat each other to get up to space, and it's kind of like, oh, whoever can win space race will probably win Cold War sort of thing.
Damn.
Yeah. So,
See, there's a lot of stuff that I don't even realize that go into these like conspiracy theories and
mhm.
da 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 da.
But to
It's
me,
nuts.
I'm like you. I believe it's true that they have been to the moon because why would you spend so much money on a hoax? They had all the rockets, the pilots,
You can't
everything
fake. Yeah,
nuts. There's eyewitnesses that saw the rockets go up. There's so many angles of video recording of the rockets going up. Where the fuck did the rocket go?
do you know what I mean?
There's pictures and videos of them on the moon. They brought evidence back with them, like they brought bits of rock and bits and bobs with them. Like they there's things still on the moon that they left, and you could probably go up there, or you probably got nowadays you probably got a good telescope you can probably see on the moon anyway and
Yeah.
see like
Yeah.
the flags on there, sort of thing. I'm sure you must be able to.
Where the flag's still there?
Yeah, they haven't taken it down.
Hasn't taken it. It's still on there.
Apparently, so it's quite funny. I saw an Instagram post the other day of things that we've left on the moon, and there was like, was it Neil Armstrong left a photo of him and his
I
family?
think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, up there, but they said it's likely it's probably faded now. But he left that up there. I think he left one or two of his boots up there. Obviously, the flag's still up there. There's countless amount of machinery and that they've used up there, like the buggies and.
But there's zero gravity, so is that not going to fly away or float away? But, do you know what I mean?
But
Like,
then, yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
mad.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works in that
No, it's great.
regards.
Like, no, and this, I think this is why people have such a big debates on it. And oh no, it's still up there, and oh no, like me, like, but it's zero gravity, so like, isn't that gonna? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, they didn't the pilots or astronauts, should I say, they didn't go floating off. Like they could have just gone floating off as soon as they landed on the moon, but they didn't. But then I think they did obviously have some sort of weight in
Yeah.
system to keep them somewhat down.
Mm.
But then surely it's got to be. You think surely there's some sort of gravity down because yeah, they got weights in them, but was that going to mean that they could stay close to the moon? They could. I don't know. Like, but I just think personally, it's real.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I don't like I say you can't fake something like that. And
Yeah.
as much as people like to think, like you said, why have we got rockets that are being tested like pretty much every day? And there's always like something on the news about, oh yeah, the moon is just the rockets we've just launched, like, oh, countdown, three, two, one, and then people actually go and see the rockets like be launched. So,
Mm.
do you
And
know what I mean?
even nowadays, there's so much more evidence. So many people with camera phones filming it go up. And again, why do you spend that amount of money if it's fake?
Do you know what I mean?
Like it's stupid. Like that's like more than any ever like movie set ever, surely.
Literally.
Like to do that sort of thing.
If they wanted to make it fake, that I think they definitely could have. But
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, you could easily fake
do you
that.
know what I mean? But I think they're on a serious mission to get up there and or try again to get. Have there been more attempts to get up there?
Surely people have been there again, though. I mean, they have the space station, so like loads of people have gone to space, but surely more people have gone to the moon, right?
Did you see that article about Katy Perry being the first woman to fly in a rocket? I think.
Oh, I did hear something about that. Yeah,
Did you see that?
I heard about
What was it, like 250 grand for a ticket or something?
it. Oh yeah, it's true. Because Branson's meant to be doing this SpaceX. Is it? No, is it Branson that's doing it? That's doing a SpaceX project.
Or with Elon Musk?
Well, I think it's across two things. Um, Elon Musk is doing SpaceX, isn't he?
Mm.
But matey that I just named,
Oh, Richard Branson?
Richard Branson, he was on about doing Virgin flights and making people be able to buy tickets to go up into space. But what he was basically saying is a glorified airplane that would sort of go up into space and then come back down, sort of thing. Like it'd be like a long flight thing. That's what he was on about. But then there's that SpaceX thing, which again is sort of something similar, which is meant to be going up into space, like being able to pay for a ticket to go to space and then come back, sort of thing.
I think that's bonkers.
Yeah, obviously it's not going to be cheap. It's going to be for the rich.
Yeah, and it's going to be for rich and it's going to be a price that they can make their money back on. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So,
Do you think you would go to space if you could?
would I go to space?
Like, would you, even if it was just like the flight, like you go on a flight, go see it, and then come back down? Do you think you'd do that?
I'd probably do that. If I had the chance, I'd probably get on a flight, go up, kind of see, come back down straight away. 100%.
Yeah, if it was safe enough, I would definitely do it.
100%. I wouldn't I wouldn't miss the opportunity. If it was given to me, I'd definitely do it. 100%. Yeah, thanks.
So I've got like quite a few written down, so we can sort of talk about each one as we go through it if you want, or whatever works.
Absolutely, my guy.
So I wrote down some I knew, but then I also looked up some to see what do people believe, and then one thing people seem to believe is there's like reptile shapeshifters among us.
I That is absolute wag. Not a chance. Not a.
No, because when I searched it, it was saying like why people believe it, what counter argues it, but like basically counter argue it. There's no evidence. Be sure you know about it, like because they think there's people like shapeshifting and they can like morph themselves into people.
There's no way.
But
If that was a thing, it would have been discovered by now. Because if that happened to you and someone morphed into you, but your ends and like I see you in mine,
yeah, I don't think.
right?
Surely, if they're that smart, they can shapeshift. They wouldn't do something like that. That'd be stupid. But I think, like, for example, they would kill someone, like I don't know, the Queen, and then they would morph into it. Like the Queen could have been dead like 10 years ago, sort of, and they would morph into it, or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Which I haven't actually wrote it down, but I just thought there's a conspiracy theory going around that Selena Gomez died years ago, and she's not who. Like,
I saw that. But I saw something like that. Oh, fuck.
supposedly she's taller. Like
Yeah, and she's
now,
not
she's
who
taller.
she.
She's
Yeah,
taller than what she was, and she looks nothing the same.
yeah, that's nuts.
Because there's all that thing about she was meant to be at Epstein's Island,
That's
which is a conspiracy theory in itself.
yeah.
But it's all being unpicked as we speak, anyway. And then it's supposedly she was meant to be having that baby with Justin Bieber,
Damn.
yeah.
What the
And then
what?
Justin's meant to be like heartbroken over it and bits and bobs. And there was some, I think the conspiracy goes something about, I don't know if she's dying or something. It was to save her and a baby or something. It was like, oh, you have to go here, do that, whatever it was. But
That's
yeah,
nuts.
supposedly she's not the real Selena Gomez, and it's a fake person or someone new because she's taller and doesn't look the same.
That's nuts. That the half of this has got to be staged. It's got to be some. Do you know what I mean? It
I think,
can't.
then again, I feel like some people are reading into it too much. Like people can look different. Like they got that money, they can. make themselves look different,
Do you know what I mean?
or people do just naturally change over time. The height thing, if she generally is taller, but I feel like people are probably like making it mad. Like again, like she's probably like not wearing heels in one picture and wearing heels
Do
in
you know
some
what I mean? It's just simple stuff like that.
like unless she's significantly taller, how can you call that? I
Some
don't.
people, man.
Yeah.
It's good to look in stuff, but then when it gets to like when it gets silly, it's just like just stop overthinking
But
it.
again, I think because it's she's involved supposedly with the whole Epstein, I think that's why a lot more of it's kind of a bit sus now.
I think that whole Epstein is just nuts,
Oh, this is
and I think that is it scripted? Is it not? Like what? What? How? Why? Do you reckon he got approached by the government and was like, "Listen, like, do you care about your life? No, cool. We need you to do this." Do you know what I mean?
I. The thing is, what happened with it, I can kind of I feel I can get on board with how it come about and why it happened. And,
How?
but there's like so many big powers that will involve like royal, literally British royalty
Mm.
involved and American people and all sorts. Like loads of people knew about it.
Like, I don't get how, for instance, let's talk about Biebs. I don't get how Justin Bieber would even like, bro, he's a musician. How is he gonna get involved with shit like that? I don't. It's what that is the only thing that baffles me. This whole thing, the Epstein Island file thing, it just baffles me because if you had some sort of brain cell, any of these subs would be like, no, I'm not. I'm not like.
It's one of them things that probably even it, to get to the point of knowing about it, surely you've worked your way into it, and then it gets to a point where of you can't just leave because we'll kill you, sort of thing,
See, that's
or we'll put you up for like something. We'll say you're a nonce, or something.
that's just nuts.
That's thick, because they're so powerful. I reckon if you get into it, good luck fucking getting out of it.
Yeah, I suppose it's like stuck in the mud once you're stuck. That's it.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like there's a lot of names coming out there you didn't know about because they probably couldn't get out of it, and they can't say anything about it because everyone knew that what was happening there was nuts.
Do you reckon it's just a massive setup? Like it's like the domino effect. Once one falls, they all fall, and then once like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Once you're in, you're in.
yeah,
Like,
that's
oh,
right.
it's fucking mad.
Yeah.
That I think that winds me up a little bit because like I just look at these celebs and I think they're so innocent. They're musicians like Bieber. How of all people is he gonna like? I d it's just nuts. I don't. I'd love to look into it, but then I just don't. I can't be asked for it. I can't be asked to
Well, it's
wind
like
myself up.
one name that surprised me that was Stephen Hawking. Do you think fuck's he getting
Was
involved
he
for?
involved?
Yeah,
But this is
he's
what I
been putting
mean.
out like
Oh my
you think
god.
he's a science nerd, and
You know what I mean?
what the hell is he doing there? But supposedly he was there. And the memes that come out of it afterwards of him, oh Jesus, it's bad. I'm on that side of
Oh god.
social media.
Jesus.
Yeah, bad.
I'm not even on the side of conspiracy theory, but like you hear about it a lot when people talk, and then they ask me, and I'm like, I don't. Do I? Is it the fact that I don't care enough, or I just don't really pay
Well,
attention?
if you don't care, you're not really going to listen to it or have an opinion on it so much, are
I
you?
think I just don't because I'll just get myself into some like spiral,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll just end up digging myself into information that's just
I feel like most things I have some sort of opinion on it, even if I don't really care. I just have my opinion on it, but I don't care enough to
yeah,
go any further.
mm,
Like we said about politics, we'd never talk about politics. I have my views on it, but I just don't care.
yeah,
Like it's not for me. Like that's why we were like, oh, we wouldn't get into anything like that because you just don't care enough, and it's just a bit too awkward and
yeah,
touchy to get involved with. Like
yeah.
that's when it becomes like very one-sided. I mean, when I think even someone commented on like a TikTok saying, I think it was a scam, like one of those bot things or something, but someone commented saying about being right winged or something. I was like,
On what?
on podcast.
Oh, is it?
I saw it on when you said, "Oh, have you seen this person commenting?"
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like he'd be like one minute he'd be like gassing us up, and the next minute he's like chatting smack about that. He's saying about like like I say about being right winged. I'm like, how can I be right winged? Because I don't give a fuck about it anyway. So
Yeah.
it's like,
I think people will just find any opportunity to either start an argument or a debate, and then
I didn't know if I was being washed out a little bit there. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I was being a bit washed out.
No, you're right. Um, yeah, all good. Yeah, people just got too much. Some people like that have too much time on their hands. Like they just either want a reaction or they just care too much.
Yeah, like I say, I just can't be asked to talk into that side of it. So I'll move on because I can't. I don't give a fuck about it. So it's like, why waste your energy if you're not
Yeah, 100%.
fussed? So um, another one is that people are hiding the cancer. Like they reckon that they got treatments for all this cancer, but people are hiding it.
See, I haven't looked into that, but I can off the back say that they definitely have a cure for it. But they ain't going to release it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be a cure for cancer because there's so many different types of cancer, but maybe they have cures for a lot of them. But
100%.
they're saying obviously with the price and that, but I feel like some people would be willing to pay to not have it. But you think we're all humans here. If you got if you got the know-how and the facilities to do it, help each other out, help a man out.
It's
Why are
like
you hiding it?
if they didn't want anyone to get better, they wouldn't give us like Calpol or paracetamol. Do you know what I mean? So like, what's the difference between having a flu and having that? Do you know what I mean? It's the
Like
same thing.
we pay for over-the-counter tablets and that. We're gonna pay for cancer treatments if we could get it. Like we pay for whatever it is to make us better because we don't want to feel like that and we want to be healthy and live longer, whatever, whatever. But
100%
yeah, I think that's
selfish fucks.
if that's true, that's honestly stupid. That's nuts. Like,
See, like I said, I haven't looked into that enough, but I generally do think that it's true and they have something. They're just not. They're not just,
not exposing it.
or they've exposed it to like the rich, like the stupid wealthy, like Jeff Bezos, kind of. Yeah, like maybe to those guys, but not to like your normal average.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Illuminati.
Huh. Is that the next one? Illuminati.
Mm.
I don't really. Do I understand Illuminati? I know it's a triangle and an eye, but I've not really looked into it. So give me a debrief.
The Illuminati essentially is a group of it's best way to describe it. It's almost like a religion in a way that it's a group of people that have a belief and they supposedly control the world and control. So they have like big leaders in like all major countries or in a lot of countries, and it's like a tribe sort of thing where they all come together and they all make decisions of what happens and if they want to control certain things or control certain people they can enforce that by enforcing laws, like sort of thing. So they say that the Illuminati is a thing which a group of people decide all these laws as such and basically control and keep us under reins. And
Yeah, I definitely think that's real.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think why people think it's real is because it's been talked about for years, like hundreds and if not thousands of years, and they reckon it's come up in so many books. And it's obviously, like you said, the triangle of the eye thing is in so many places, and there's so many things that happen. You think, well, could we be controlled? Because going back to COVID-19, we'll touch base on that again because about being controlling things and that. So I think I can understand why people think it in a way like it's like an inner circle. I mean, The Simpsons did like an episode on the Stone Brothers, did they call it, or something like that? Stoneheads, something like that. They had this sort of group thing of all these like major people, and tends to be like rich people or people with a lot of power, sort of thing. Because the people with a lot of power, the ones that can control stuff. You think like realistically, like Charlie Boy, that's in charge of like he could he can control the country, or Donald Trump, for example, he's president, he can control the country in some regards. So it's like people like that is what they're saying would be part of it.
Yeah, 100%. I think if you're the average and you think,
Or you stop turning that.
sorry, I need a fidget spinner. I need a toy
That's
or
what
something.
Law said.
Yeah, I need to just.
Because your body's gonna be
Yeah, it's gonna be up and down. I reckon. I'm just gonna put that. Um, what was I talking about people being in control? Yeah,
Oh, your notebook.
yeah.
Or do you like fidgeting with a pencil?
Exactly. I think that the Illuminati. Well, it's not even the Illuminati because I mean, can we talk about this? Is this like? Have you heard of like BlackRock and Vanguard?
Arkham Vanguard. Yes, yeah, yeah.
Is that's not politics, is it? This is. Would you say that's kind of a conspiracy?
I believe it's a conspiracy. I mean,
Because
because Vanguard, there's a Call of Duty called Call of Duty Vanguard, and I feel like that's what you're leading on to. It's a group of people as such, isn't it? Like,
exactly that. So for people that don't know, there's two groups, BlackRock and Vanguard. They're the two biggest groups in the world that will control where the money goes, how much money we have as like a country or whatever. They can enforce laws if they want to. They write stuff and um, give it to all these news channels so then they can feed it to us. And then they're keeping us distracted from whatever they're hiding or whatever it's not. If you haven't looked into it, I think you definitely should because when I say stuff to people and they're like, "You're mad," and I'm like, "Am I?" Why don't you go back and research it and come back and then we'll discuss? Because it's nuts. Like the other day, my dad was watching the news and some countries like trillions and trillions of like pounds or whatever currency in debt with another country, and I'm like, yeah, but who's making that up? Like, who's allowing for someone or one country to be in debt? BlackRock and Vanguard. But they got their fingers in every pie. They've got shares in every company. They can say what goes and what doesn't. They can literally, I don't want to say it, but they can start certain situations and
mm,
just literally tomorrow they can wake up and go, right, we're going to do this today. And then they can make it happen within 3 seconds.
yeah,
Silly.
yeah, no, definitely. Because
No, I said silly, not Siri.
you silly
This is
Siri.
one about, and people think phones don't listen. Oh, mate,
That's another one is like government listening to you.
100%.
So you'll like I'll say, oh, I need a break, and then all of a sudden my laptop come up with an advert for Kit Kat. Mate, I don't. What are you on about? What are you doing?
Where it's like, we'll put it to the test. Let's talk about. I need soft box lights, right?
Softbox lights.
I need some of those.
Mm.
Now let's see later if I get any ads for it.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I promise you, whatever you speak about, that's why when people speak about like, oh, having a break or oh, I'm tired, and there'll be an advert for a pillow or like a new
Mm,
mattress or,
mm,
do you know what I mean?
mm.
Like, they're definitely listening.
Yeah, well, like you got your I mean, I got a Google Dot at home in my room, and obviously a lot of people have the Alexa.
I've got them doing like so.
Yeah, that's literally listening to you all the time because it's waiting for you to say something, but it's literally listening to you. Like,
That's
point
what, do you know what I
example,
mean?
it listens to you, even if it's not gonna start popping up because you haven't said the right words, it's still listening to you because it waiting for the right words, and they definitely listen to you, and then that's how people probably disappear or get cancelled or
It's nuts.
oh, it's mad. And then, like I said about news, that's all that government
It's all
controls.
scripted. I don't care what anyone says.
Bollocks.
The news is scripted. If you believe anything that's happening on the news is real, you need to generally have a reality check.
This is why I literally never watch, listen to the
No,
news. I
it
can't be fucked for
winds
it.
me up.
It's fucking bollocks. Like, I hate it. So I always, at my old job, I used to listen to like Radio 1 because they don't have late adverts, but sometimes they do news, but I just fucking switch myself off from it. I just don't give a fuck because it's all bollocks. It's all depressing shit. Like, why the fuck I want this to ruin my day? And like, not being funny, why do I want to know about some fucking don in some other country? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a toss about it. I don't know the guy. I don't give a toss.
Yeah,
Like, fuck off. Like, news can be good, but I just think there's so much bollocks in it. Then why would I listen to it? What's the point? It's just all bollocks. The only news I ever watched, yeah, was on CBBC. They did the kids news thing.
yeah.
That was sick.
Back in
I
the
can't
day,
remember what they called it. That was generally sick.
the simpler
It's
days.
the simpler days of childhood where nothing really
Do
mattered.
you know what I mean?
But like, yeah, like, I just don't give a fuck about news because, like I say, I think it's all controlled anyway. it's got to be controlled, and it's just all depressing bollocks and crap. Oh yeah, I yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm just really rambling on about.
What's the next point
Yeah, let's move
you
on.
got?
Let's
This is why I don't want to talk about politics too
yeah,
much.
honestly. Let's move on to somewhat more of a light-hearted one, the Titanic. Light-hearted because it's not so much strong on views that way.
Do you think it was a purpose accident? Like, would you say it was an accident?
Yeah. Now it's I love learning about the Titanic. It's funny because that ship would never really gone down in history that much if whatever happened to it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So a conspiracy, the original conspiracy was when it's actually sunk, it went right up and then it snapped in half and fell like that. But back then, when it happened in like 1900s, was it 1912 it happened? I want to say that sort of era. Anyway, early 1900s, they didn't have the technology to prove otherwise. More recent accounts, yeah, it snapped, but it didn't go right up like that. Then snap it sort of snapped as it went
Yeah.
down and under. So that was like the early conspiracy theory, but that's been proved otherwise. So again, modern stuff counter arguments a lot of conspiracy theories these days because it can, with technology, it's so good as it is, it can prove so many things.
So
Um,
what's the newest conspiracy theory to that? Is
so
it where it was like breaking
yeah,
as it
well, it's
was?
all the conspiracy theories of was it purpose done? What like it didn't have enough lifeboats on it. That's one thing. It's like so why didn't it have enough lifeboats in it? Because the guy was like, it's never gonna sink. Like they literally, I think the creators and whatever, they was like, yeah, it's never going to sink. We don't need it. They just put it on for like regulation purposes.
Yeah.
They're going to have enough for every person on there. They didn't have enough for like half the people on there.
Health and safety is a big thing. Like even I'm not sure if it's been a big thing like since existence, but this day and age, health and safety is literally like the biggest thing
Massive.
people refer to. Yeah. So
Yeah.
imagine if they wanted to build the boat, which they did, the health and safety behind it would, like you said, they have to have enough lifeboats for everyone, or at least enough
I don't
life
know.
jackets. Do they have enough life jackets?
Probably not.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, if for that boat to sail the sea, it had to have enough for everyone.
Yeah, but it didn't. I think maybe some part of it could have been arguably for weight because I think maybe it could have been quite heavy because it was a massive cruise liner. It's like the biggest of its time. And this is why I love learning about it. I found new evidence a little while ago on a TV show about it. Is it was actually the ship was on fire before it left.
What?
Yeah.
Well, before it set sail,
Before it set sail.
it was on fire.
Yeah, in the coal room, because obviously when you have a lot of coal, it can generate a lot of heat in the middle, like, and apparently it was already on fire, like because in one of the coal rooms, the coal had sort of caught a light and is already on fire, and there's evidence to prove it by there's burn marks on the side it got hit. So they said it's actually already weakened, and that's why the iceberg causes damage it did because it's already weakened because the metal has been heated up and a lot weaker because you in the pictures you can see there's like sort of burn marks on the outside of the boat and like evidence to suggest that it's been burned and sort of witness marks of it. And then that's half why another conspiracy of why it was going so fast and it made it so hard to avoid because
Or
they were
the
going.
iceberg.
Yeah, so they sort of reckon they come up on it too quick because they're going a lot faster because they're trying to shovel. Because the only way to put a coal fire out in that instance is to get rid of the coal. So they were just shoveling the shit out of it into the engines. Obviously, the more coal you're shoving in, the more fire you're giving, the faster it's going to go. So that's why, because they always said it was making up really good time and it was going really quick. And they probably said, well, if it was going at normal pace, maybe you could have. Because I think they were sort of saying to the captain, there's no need to rush, we're well ahead, like slow down sort of thing. But I don't think they could because they're shoveling all this coal in.
Do you reckon that was discussed before getting on the ship?
What about?
Like, do you reckon like the I don't know the team members or like someone higher, the owner of Titanic or whatever? Do you reckon like all the staff had a conversation to be like, right, when you get to this point of the trip, shovel in as much as you can and then purposely go into the iceberg and then have it sink and then like kill everyone.
I don't think so because I don't know that they would have guaranteed the iceberg would have been there. But I think the conspiracy was they wanted to go quick because they wanted to like feel like, oh yeah, they've done it in this impressive time,
Right.
because this is before they had like planes, or before they had planes that can go the distance. So that was the main way. If you wanted to go to America, that was the main way of getting to America, was on cruise liners. So they wanted to show they're the biggest, bestest, fastest
Right.
way of doing it. So that's why they was on about. That's why matey, that was, I can't remember his name, but the captain of the boat was like, oh, I don't care that we're making up good time. I want to do it in good time. But obviously, they were saying the actual real reason is because it's on fire and they're trying to shovel the coal out. So then it's going faster anyway. Yeah.
See, that's mad.
Mm.
It's crazy how. So I didn't even know that.
Mm.
I generally thought before this conversation to say that like it was a purpose thing. Like the captain was told that when he gets to a certain point of the trip and he sees an iceberg, just go into it with, like, and try to swerve out of the way.
I don't, yeah, see, I don't think they ever intended to crash it, because I think counter to arguing to it is the cost it was to make it. They wouldn't, I think, yeah, it would have been insured, but the cost to make it wouldn't have been worth sinking it, I don't think, unless they did lose so much money that they're like, yeah, maybe we'll get money back from insurance and just sink it. But they didn't have enough lifeboats because they were like, we don't need it, it's never going to sink. They literally called it the unsinkable ship. They called it that before it sunk. That's why they didn't have enough. So they didn't think that it was ever going to sink. So that's why I didn't have enough of that. And obviously they wanted to be the quickest, like I say, biggest, best, quickest. So they wanted to beat the record
Yeah.
they wanted to beat the transatlantic record from England to America.
I don't think they should. Anyone, even today, should mix size and speed together. Such a bad idea.
Yeah, so
Crazy.
that's sort of, I suppose, the main conspiracies over Titanic. You know what? When I watched the film when I was younger, I thought that was actually genuine, but like the actual story, I thought that's actually what happened. But
When Titanic?
yeah, the film, but it's a made up love story.
It's not. No, it's real. What do you mean?
I mean, what? It's real. Do you want to believe it?
No, no, no. What do you mean, bruv? Because one of the old lady in it was all real, and she had this. Brother, it's real. I promise you,
No,
the story's real.
it's a
What
storyline.
do you mean? No, it's not.
The whole thing's a storyline. The old lady, everything.
It's real, brother. It's real.
Nah, it's not.
No, 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 no. It's real.
It's not.
It.
That's what I used to think it was real, but it's not.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? That's what I was told.
It's real.
I don't think it is. I
Oh
think it's a
my.
made up love story.
Surely. It was just. It's just.
The whole Titanic event,
scripted.
yeah, that's real. But the love story
It's just scripted. It's just
is
another.
is just a script.
I thought it was
It
real.
could have been loosely based on something, but I don't think it was.
Oh, I thought it was real.
There was one geezer that was, or a couple people that was on like a sister boat, like, and that sank, but they survived that. Then went on the Titanic, and then it sank, and they survived that. And I was like, bruv, just quit your job, because
Yeah.
this was them working on like the A&E department. I was like, bruv, if you've been on two ships, they both sunk, give up.
Yeah, don't ever go on a boat. Crazy.
Because back then, obviously, boats were a lot worse, and they were trying new technologies. And I think that's what I'm saying. I think the materials they made out of it was so heavy. That's why they lightened it up by not having so many lifeboats as well. Arguably, but
But then the weight of the lifeboats and jackets and that, would you not want to have like less people on to counteract like the weight?
I mean, it's what you would have thought, wouldn't you?
Mental, mental.
But obviously, it's a luxury cruise liner. It wasn't exactly light with all the wood stairs, and I think again that's another argument that comes into it. And
It's very true.
because it was such a luxury ship, really. Like the amount of stuff they had in it, like
I'm sure it's based on a true story.
it. There could be somewhat there, but
This is what I'm saying. Everyone has a like different angle on it. I thought it was based on. I might have to look into that. Damn,
yeah,
do some homework. Crazy.
do some research into it. But I don't believe it is real.
That's not.
So I'll get on to my favorite, so to speak, conspiracy theory in terms of I find it the most interesting and the most controversial. I think that's
Okay.
what makes it best.
I don't have one, but you go for it.
9/11.
Oh,
It's a horrible day, a sad day, but there's a lot to unpick for this.
I don't know the ins and outs, but hmm, do you what? So like, do you think it's like? What's your take on
Fake.
it?
It's all fake. It's all
You
purposely
reckon?
done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say it was definitely staged.
Yeah. So right, here's some facts for you why it's staged, and this is what I remember because I've watched so many things and then learned so many things. So obviously, it wasn't just those two planes that crashed into Twin Towers that day. There was three other attacks. I think there's five attacks in total.
On the same day.
One was going for Washington but missed and crashed into a field nearby,
Washington what?
DC,
Okay.
the White House.
Okay.
One went for the Pentagon, but everyone say that was fake because they said the hole in the sort of that it made was actually a missile because they said it's too small and there was no wreckage of a plane to suggest a plane went into the Pentagon. So they said that was fake, and it was like purposely missiled and not actually
What's the Pentagon?
the Pentagon. Oh, it's in America. It's literally a building that looks like a Pentagon.
Oh,
There's
really?
in the Pentagon.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But with the actual Twin Towers
Mum's invested in this episode.
invested, the sunglasses are off. She's listening in.
No, she's on it.
So with the actual Twin Towers, it was Larry Silverstein that owned the buildings, and he'd recently insured them for $3.2 billion. So they go down, he gets 3.2 bill.
Hold on, so he insured the buildings?
Yeah, he insured them. That's what they're insured for, 3.2 bill.
So no matter what you're saying, whatever happened to the building, he'd make profit?
Yeah. Like if they had a natural disaster, so to speak, if a plane crashed into him, he gets $3.2 billion. So there you go. There's like stage one of
Yeah,
the Twin
I
Towers.
didn't know that, but I know for a fact that what do they call it? What, like when they like sorry to interrupt. When they like bulldoze a building,
Mm-hmm.
what's it called? Deconstruction.
Demolition.
Oh, that's it. Do you reckon it was a staged
It
like
was.
demolition?
Yeah, it was.
Because did you reckon, is there anything built there? Have they replaced one of
No,
those
they've got
buildings?
like a memorial thing.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, do you reckon it was for like a staged demolition where they knocked those down to build, then rebuild something else in its place? No.
No, but you can see it's a purpose because when a plane hits, you can see, like the old age-old thing of people push that thing down and it sends the spark and then it blows
Yeah.
tactically blows.
Yeah.
You can see that flash happen.
Really?
You can see it happen, and the way the building falls, it falls straight down. That's
That's
how
how
it
you
does
know.
it in
Yeah.
demolition.
Did,
If a plane hits it,
that's
it
good.
ends falling down perfectly on itself like that. So it's bollocks. And then this Larry guy, he used to in Tower 7, I think it was called, because obviously I had two of them. He used to have breakfast in there every single morning without failure. The day it happened, where was he? Not in the buildings. There you fucking go.
Oi, 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 oi. Wait,
That
hold on.
tells you everything you need to know.
So remind me, who's this Larry geezer?
He's the guy that's insured it for 3.2 billion.
Right.
He's
So
the
then
he's the owner of the two buildings.
he must have been told, okay, on this date, don't get.
He's no, he's the one that set it up.
Oh, he's the one that set it up.
100%.
Damn. I thought someone told him like, okay, don't be in the building at this time or this day because we're going to do this.
No, because he stands to gain from it. He stands to gain $3.2 billion if they go down. Of course, he's in on it.
That's not. Do you reckon told him? Illuminati. There we go.
No, because he's the one that's constructed it to be blown up.
He's part Illuminati.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, see, that's mental. Stupid. I think it's poor from him for 3.2 bill. You can get it from somewhere else. Shouldn't be doing shit like that.
Yeah, but the fact of I think it not only is it insurance fraud really because he's insured it for that much and then he knows he's going to get payout, but the fact that he used to eat breakfast in there every single morning, but conveniently the day it was struck, he didn't eat breakfast in there. I'm like, but that's too much of a coincidence for it not to happen.
If they wanted to make it more of like a natural disaster, he shouldn't do something so often, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be so consistent. You shouldn't have literally blown the building up that you can see that it clearly falls straight down on itself like a normal demolition thing.
I'm not saying that like any of this should happen anyway,
Well, no, obviously not.
but if you want to go about it and making it, like I say, making it more natural, do like just yeah.
Don't be so bait.
Do you know what I mean?
But apparently, more recently, I saw the other year, he supposedly may be building another two
So
buildings.
is he still alive?
Yeah. I think he went to prison for years, but
Silly
potentially.
question. When did this? When did? Oh,
9/11 happened in 2001. No, 2003, sorry.
2003.
Isn't it? Oh, 2001. No, 2001. Yeah.
November. Silly
Yeah,
question.
yeah. So, no, because Americans do it. It's American numbers. So it's, for us, it'd be the 11th of September, 2001. That's when it happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
But like, so obviously I was like really little when it happened, so I didn't really know. But I've learned about it since, and I'm like, that's why I feel like most intrigued about it
Mm.
because of all that about. Because obviously, like it's like say 5 attacks, one completely missed Washington, one that supposedly hit the Pentagon. There's no evidence of a plane there, and the hole is too small for a plane, and just everything with the two planes.
And you say he's in prison now.
And oh, that's another thing. I'm pretty sure they said with the planes that crashed into it, there's no evidence of any bodies. Like they couldn't find any body. Yeah, they could have been fucked up, but like there was no evidence of any bodies in it. So they think they,
What in the towers?
yes, they reckon they were running empty planes. Like it was just like kamikazes that were piloting the planes, and it was never because supposedly they were meant to be hijacked, but they're saying they were never hijacked. It was a purposeful attack. The plane was empty, no people on board, and then supposedly, but I don't know if that bit's true or not, because obviously that's why they've brought in a lot of more rules and regulations on planes, like it's locked doors for the pilots. People can't just get in there and bits and bobs because of these hijackings that supposedly happened and stuff. But yeah, that's why I feel like that's one of the most intriguing ones.
And you say he's planning on building two more.
Yeah, and everyone's like saying, "Oh, not this again!" Like he's supposedly designed or trying to get preparation of building two somewhere else in America, not the same
Oh.
site, but two twin towers. I'm like, oh fuck me, here we go. He got away with it once. He ain't getting.
But do you reckon he's in prison?
Yeah, I'm sure.
He
I
can't
feel like he must have gone to prison, but then
gone to
maybe.
prison.
Yeah, but then maybe he didn't because they might not been able to fully prove it was him. Obviously, this is all the evidence that's saying, but if there's no evidence to tie him back to actually physically doing it, they can't arrest and put him down for it.
This was definitely spoke about like months and months before.
Mm. Oh yeah,
Because you can't just plan something like that within a couple of weeks.
oh no, but it's a plan. It's a planned event. It's not random hijackers that have taken planes and mysteriously gone for the two towers plus gone for other stuff. It's all bollocks, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like everything gets planned up from the top.
Illuminati work it down.
Yeah.
But well, in that case, I don't know that it is Illuminati. I think it is him. That I think it's his Larry Geezer if he's starting to make 3.2 billion out of it. I mean, unless there's other higher powers getting into it, and he's like, oh yeah, let's pay out for me, sort of thing. But
I generally think that the hires, like the BlackRock Vanguard lot,
mm,
definitely 100% was behind it.
mm,
Because they've got, like I said, they've got shares in every company, SpaceX, Amazon, any big company you think of, they've got their shares in it. So like, and obviously like anything to kind of like throw us off from what's actually maybe happening behind closed doors. As harsh as it is to say, it's definitely 100% staged. Like,
oh yeah,
and obviously RIP to the people that didn't obviously survive. It's just brutal.
yeah. I mean, it's obvious that it's obvious to say respect to all the people lost, even the firefighters trying to help, all the
Yeah,
families
yeah,
that lost people. Yeah, massive, thoughts go out to them. But all over this guy or people that just stand to make some money out of
yeah.
their deaths is
Honestly,
ridiculous.
like I say, there's enough money to go around, and if you think there isn't, there is. But there's other ways of getting 3.2 billion from somewhere. Do you know what I
If
mean?
he's up that end of things, yeah,
He could have sold the buildings for 3.2 billion to someone else. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Or back to oh, nuts, crazy.
Or just do it when the building's empty and don't kill anybody.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
Or like, if they really wanted to, just evacuate the area, like the surrounding areas, and then do it.
Because I think even random people on the streets would have got caught in the crossfire and died from that. But
100%. And if anyone did, oh, press to them.
shit. But
Crazy.
moving on to another one, there's in supposedly they reckon Antarctica's hiding stuff.
Antarctica.
They reckon because it's so unexplored and like no one's there. They reckon. Well, some people said aliens, which is a thing in its own, and other people say like there's Nazis hiding there. And then yeah, I mean they reckon Antarctica's hiding something.
I think everywhere's hiding something. Yeah. I reckon, like, I was watching a YouTube video years ago. Do you know a YouTuber called Nightscape? Basically, like a parkour YouTuber who used to be like stupidly big. Like he was at his peak,
Mm.
and he found this like underground tunnel.
Right.
Well, this underground abandoned city. What's in there?
Well, yeah.
And people think the Earth's flat. How is there an underground city? Do you know what I mean? If it was underground, we would see the other side of space. Do you know what I mean? There's definitely something in there, and
That'd be cool to explore.
honestly would. But I do believe that there's even stuff at the bottom of the ocean. They're definitely hiding stuff that can't be seen by the public eye,
That's why I always say, why are we going up if we haven't even explored what's down yet?
because that's probably where they're keeping stuff on the sea, as like seabed, isn't it? Like, there's what can you hide in? Because it's just going to float around. Do you know what I mean? Or it can get permanently lost. Whereas if you know it's at sea level, you can go and get it. So it's just if anything's under the sand, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, and that's why people say like under Antarctica, if things go down, and
Do you know what I mean?
or in the deep depths of Antarctica. I mean, Nazis and Hitler, and that's another conspiracy theory in itself. Like, how did Hitler really die, and how did he die, and all that. That's a conspiracy in
Yeah.
itself. And like aliens is another one, like Area 51.
That's the biggest conspiracy
That's
theory.
probably arguably the biggest one,
Yeah.
aliens and Area 51.
What do you reckon?
But it's going to be something out there.
Do you reckon?
But I think surely we know about it if it's touched Earth. We know about it.
Do you reckon? I
We,
don't know.
we got to know about it. If something's come to Earth, we got to know about it. Someone has.
If you think about it like this, right? So if there was something out there, aliens and that, what's going to stop them from like just walking down the street and just bumping into something?
Mm.
How have you got enough people to make sure that none of this gets seen by the public eye?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is it Area 51 people will get into it before any normal people? But then I think some people, farmers or whatever, see stuff, and then that's when they get involved. They're like, oh, they've seen it, and then they go there and beat them to it, and then sort of I don't know, pay them off or whatever they do. But
Oh, if you was a farmer and you was in that position or that situation where you saw something and then they kind of beat you to it and they offered you a payout, what would be your price to not say anything?
well, it's got to be life changing money in it.
How much is your life changing money? How much would you want?
I think it's got to be like a B at the end of it, isn't it?
You reckon
It's
like
got to be
like low B's or like oh, do you want high B's?
I think a good Billy could tempt me
You reckon? Is that it,
potentially. I mean,
brother?
I could be the thing is, you think about it. If I was to say like I saw an alien, if I went and said that, or even if I had a photo or video evidence, people are gonna not believe me, kind of disprove stuff like that. Whereas if Area 51 or something take it, I just get money and get a payout. I'm like, cool. I know I saw this Don. I get paid to not tell people.
I would honestly ask for more.
Really?
Yeah. Because, like I say, there's enough money to go, and they literally print it out of thin. I could literally write on this notepad now 100 million, and I could have a bit of paper that's worth 100 mil. That's literally what they've done. They've literally got some special paper and printed a pretty picture on it and a number and gone, yeah, that's worth £5. I could literally make this notebook worth 100 trillion if I wanted to. Do you know what I mean? So I'd have to ask for like 100 bill. Yeah.
Jeez. Spending money.
Yeah. That's the money. If they don't want me talking, cool, pay out. If you're not, if you can't like afford to give it to me, which you can, I'm just going to tell you.
I suppose if you start high, they probably won't agree to it. You'd still get a good lump sum more than what you want anyway. Because say I want 1 billion, I say, oh right, start at 100. Like then they were gonna say, oh no, we only give you one, will they? If I'm starting at 100, so you could easily bid them up, sort of thing. Because
Oh, true.
it's like, well, how much do you want to pay for me to keep my secret?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I'm just a greedy arsehole. Maybe you want to leave it out, but yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
It's like the COD games. Like when you do missions and you come across aliens. Do you reckon like the special forces have come across anything like that?
again, I just think surely.
Because you can't not be in that job and not see something like that on your travels around the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's one of those conspiracies about it, isn't it? It's just, is it a thing? Is it not?
I don't think aliens are a thing. If I had to give an answer straight answer, no, it's not. Until,
Until you see one
do you know what
face
I
to
mean?
face.
Like,
I think
which we ain't.
call them whatever you want. Like extraterrestrials, aliens. There's definitely other beings out there. If we've got a universe, you think how big the universe is. If we've got Earth and we're sat here, there could be more beings. They might be dumber than us. They might be more intelligent than us. They might be on the same level as us. Like it, for them to come to us, they need to be way more advanced than us.
Yeah.
If they're, we can't, we haven't got to them, so they can't be on our level or any less. They have to be more intelligent than us. But
Mad.
that's
Crazy.
it's an age old.
For those that are listening or watching, let us know in the comments what do you think about all of this? Like,
What conspiracy theories do you like? What conspiracy theories do you have?
if there's any new ones we haven't mentioned, let us know because I'd love to know any more.
Do you know one I've always sort of thought of that I don't know if it's so talked about, but I think I kind of heard it something and kind of run with it. Is you don't remember anything as a baby. You think you remember stuff when you see pictures or videos. You think you get memory, but that's just you seeing it back. You're chipped at school.
What do
You
you
don't.
think you're chipped at birth?
No,
Or you're
you're
chipped? What
chipped
do you
when you go to
mean?
school. You're chipped.
What?
You don't remember anything before school. Like I can remember when I'm a kid. I can't remember when I was a baby. You're chipped.
Mum, did you chip me when I was a kid? Is that what it is? You took me to the government
No,
and got me chipped.
I
I want it
think
taken out.
I think teachers chip you or
You
something.
reckon? Oh, we're going on a school trip to like the fucking museum and that.
I don't know. I just think there's something they're chipping us somehow.
Mad. I just making sure I've got no. Boop, boop. Metal. I need a metal detector. So shit.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like I remember hearing about it, and I was like, oh, I do get it because you don't
Why are
remember.
you nodding? What?
Yeah, they want to.
Oh, I know that, but I ain't doing that. You're mental.
They want to. They want
They
to
would
chip
have to give me a life changing money to do that. That's what this is for.
Yeah, but they thought, oh, get rid of that, and then you just have a chip.
Listen, if they want to chip me, they'll have to give me a stupid amount of money.
Imagine you wouldn't need a phone. You just have a chip, and you can just call someone, or you can just like pay for something. You just like touch your finger on it and
Do you
pay for it.
reckon this is why they're doing all this VR fucking shit? If they want to chip me, they're going to have to give me some stupid amount of money. There's no way we've been chipped or going to get chipped. I refuse.
Yeah, but that's what people say that people are chipped already. That's why you don't have any memory as a kid. But obviously they can't. Right?
Yeah, but if my mum shows me pictures of me, like, oh my God, perfect example. We was at my nan's a few weeks back, and my granddad pulled his archive of boxes like this big.
Hmm.
Oh my God. Wait. Anyway, you get it. Huge boxes of photos when we were kids, yeah?
Mm.
Obviously, I don't remember like looking at someone like, I don't remember that. But then there's others I'm like, oh my God, I remember that. That was Christmas. Or my mum's got a video on a camera somewhere. Have you still got it where we was here Christmas? And I pulled the crack and I fell into the table. I remember stuff like that.
Yeah, but was you a kid?
Huh?
Was you a kid in these?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, so
yeah.
you would have been chipped at that point.
Mother. I think I'd know if I was chipped because it
No,
starts
because you're.
beeping.
How do you know it beeps?
Do you reckon that's why we get tired? Because the chip runs out of battery and the battery that we need to recharge is sleeping.
Yeah, but obviously the counter argument to that is your brain's just not fully developed as a baby. That's why we can't walk and talk straight off the bat. So your brain's not fully.
So the chip's learning how to function.
Nah. So like, so like, obviously your brain is not like your brain. Your sort of memory's not there because your brain's not fully formed as such. Because obviously you can't walk and talk straight off the bat, can you? So that's the counter argument of we're obviously not chipped because it's just you don't remember things as a baby because you're not fully developed skills like that.
Do you reckon we're a sim simulator and then someone up there is on the computer watching us playing Sims and we're
Yeah,
getting
literally
control?
similar. Yeah, there's a thing of we could
Or,
just be brains in like some mad scientist
or like
labs.
GTA, do you know what I mean? Like someone's playing on the
Yeah,
virtual.
exactly. There's all that. That's all more conspiracy, isn't it? But
Nuts.
that's what we was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying about
yeah. We were just
phones
saying that
talking about
phones can
things.
listen. Like I said, silly, and it said, yeah. Oh, I know that. Like, like our phones now. Like we were saying, we're going to be talking about Kit Kats. It's going to come up later with Kit Kats and stuff. Yeah. You think you're alone, but you ain't. I promise you that. You are never alone.
You never.
You're never alone.
As long as you got some sort of device. Mm. Whee! Anything with a webcam can see you. They can see what
Yeah.
you're doing.
That's why I can't give myself a. Yeah.
Oh what?
What?
What, you can't go meet Pamela Anderson?
What do you? Yeah, exactly. I can't be my friend Palm.
I know.
I say. Oh.
Did you want to go on to your COVID-19 one now?
Before we do touch upon that,
Yeah.
the what's the Mandela effect? What's that about? I tried to look at it earlier, but it wasn't giving me.
Well, this is perfect timing. I've got a quiz for us to play.
Oh, let's go.
A Mandela effect quiz. Do you want me to do the quiz first, or do you want me to explain what the Mandela effect is first? How do you rather play this?
Do you reckon if you explain it first, I'll understand the quiz?
Can do.
Yeah.
So I'll what I'll do is I'll screen record the quiz and then put it into the video when we do it. But Mandela effect, so that it originates from everyone believed that Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 80s, but he didn't because he was still alive.
Mm.
But so many people thought that they was like, oh, it has to be true. So Mandela effect is a lot of people remember something or think they remember something being one way, but actually it's not. It's this way. So I've got examples, but I don't want to tell you them in case they come up in the quiz.
Right.
So I think if I show you the quiz, I don't know, you might understand it more.
Mm.
But yeah, it's essentially just a way of it's not just one person remembering something to be that. It's like loads of people. But originally, like I say, originally comes from because Nelson Mandela. Everyone thought he died in prison, but he didn't. That's where it got its name as such. So right, if I turn on the screen record,
You go
yes.
first or me?
Well, I'm gonna do it for you, and we can talk about it together. So it'd be a joint thing. So the first question is, which logo is correct? So we got Febreze with one E
Oh,
or
this one.
Febreze with
Two
two
E's.
E's. So you think two E's?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So it's only got
It's
one E.
two E's.
It's not Febreze, it's Febreze.
Well, I don't know this quiz already. Jesus Christ.
Wrong. Right. Does Curious George have a tail? I don't actually know what Curious
Yeah.
George is, but
What do you? No, you're too young for that. It's a book.
I'm literally like a year younger than you, I swear. So it's a monkey. Monkeys have tails, so
Yeah.
surely he's got to have a tail,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
But it's kind
Oh,
of low
that's
key.
just wrong. It's like reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Right. See,
There you go. So why has he not got a tail? See, my common sense, monkeys have tails. Why is
do
he not got a tail?
chimpanzees have tails?
I don't know. Is that what he is, a chimpanzee?
Well, I was thinking if chimpanzees don't have tails, then they could.
Maybe. See, I don't really know that one because I've never seen Curious George. What is the correct spell or name spelling of the shows? Is
Oh,
it Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
Sex and the City.
It's Sex in the City.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, Sex and the City.
How's it Sex and the City?
Yeah, how does that make sense?
Jesus Christ.
Again, I never watched it, but I thought it was Sex in the City. That makes more sense. Which logo is correct? So, is it Fruit of the Loom with just the fruit, or Fruit of the Loom with?
Oh, I think it. I'm gonna say it's the one on the right.
I think it's just the fruit, personally. What one do you want to go for? You think the right one?
Yeah.
I think it's just the fruit.
Oh, you was right.
Come on now. What is the correct logo? Cheese It or Cheese Its? So is it Cheese It or Cheese Its with a Z?
It might be the one with the Z.
I've never had the Cheese It, so I don't know.
Oh,
It's just
Lord.
Cheez-Its. We're bad at this. Ah, this is one I remembered. Does Mr. Monopoly wear a monocle or not?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really play a lot. I don't really play
He
it.
doesn't wear a
He
monocle.
doesn't.
Everyone thinks he does, but he doesn't. Everyone
It
seems
makes more
to
sense.
everyone seems to remember him having a monocle, but he doesn't.
Yeah, that's why I've always known it's been. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy.
But this is again, you always think of it as of that,
That's
and you're convinced it's that, but it's not. And it's like, well, where have you seen it to be like that? But it's just that's how you think it.
mad.
What is the correct quote from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Is it "Mirror, mirror on the wall" or "Magic mirror on the wall"?
Mirror on the wall. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
It's not.
It's actually "Magic mirror on the wall." Why do we all
I've
say
been
mirror,
lying for
mirror?
years.
We all say mirror, mirror. So why is it mad? Why do we say mirror, mirror if it's actually magic mirror? Which logo is? Oh, speaking of Kit Kat, which logo is right? Is it Kit hyphen cat or is it just Kit Kat?
Sorry. What were we talking about now? Did you look at this quiz before you pulled it up?
Uh, I I did sort of get the quiz ready.
Did you scroll this far down?
I did. I must be honest. I did see that.
Oh, you did.
Because I had a quick
Oh, okay.
look to see, just sort of see what it was. I didn't do any of the answers, but
Okay.
I literally scrolled to see what ones they had because I wanted to understand. I think it has to be right. Yeah, I never remembered it with a hyphen. In the Jungle Book, was Baloo wearing a coconut bra during "I Wanna Be Like You"?
Yeah. Have you seen?
Yeah, but I can't say I really remember it. I feel like he would. It's a dude, right?
Hmm.
I feel like he wouldn't. But what do you remember it as?
He had one.
Wrong.
He didn't have one.
Mm.
Mother.
And finally, which is the correct line from The Empire Strikes Back? No, I am your father, or Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, Luke, I'm your father. Yeah. What do you know?
What
was,
no.
what was the answer?
It was no, I am your father. Why do we all quote it as Luke, I am your father?
That's because. Damn, there must be some fake Star Wars fans out there because I've always spoken to everyone and they said it's Luke, I am your brother.
So, yeah, I swear, like everyone quotes it as Luke, I am your father.
That's crazy.
So other ones, it's kind of interesting that we sort of did that first because I had a few written down that I sort of the big ones that people knew about. So I did know about the Mr. Monopoly. I knew a lot of people think he had a monocle, but I knew he did. Another one is, does Pikachu have a black tail or not?
No, there's a yellow tail.
Yeah, but everyone seems to think he has black on his
I
tail.
don't watch Pokemon, but I know he has a yellow
Yeah,
tail.
literally.
Ooh.
And then I know another one is everyone thinks about the Ford badge in Infinity War.
Oh yeah, I've got full
It's like something about it. it's like really curly or something.
Well, the F.
Yeah, the F.
No, I don't think it's ever been. Oh,
But some people thought it used to be really curly.
I think it's ever been
No,
curly.
but it's not. And there is like plenty of people have their things of they always remember something.
Yeah,
They're convinced it is one way. Like in that quiz,
yeah.
we are convinced it's that, but it's not.
And that's the Mandela effect.
That's the Mandela effect. Is
Crazy.
lots of people seem to think or remember it being that way, but it's not.
I think that's nuts.
Yeah,
So that's why people debate on like different things of like say people remember it one way to the one way.
yeah. Like we all go round, we all go, oh, mirror, mirror on the wall, and like really, people should be like, why are you saying mirror, mirror on the wall? It's magic mirror.
I've never heard her say that.
I mean, I can't say I've ever watched it, but I've always known it to be mirror, mirror. Like everyone says mirror,
Yeah.
mirror. Whereas this,
Uh,
why for the people that watch it, why do you? Or unless the people that watch it actually do know it's magic mirror and actually say magic mirror.
well, I think that's nuts.
Mad, isn't it?
That's crazy. Okay, that's definitely opened my eyes now,
Yeah.
and life makes a lot more sense. Crazy that.
Yeah, it's a, it, I mean, you'll sort of understand it now. You'll sort of, I reckon you'll start to notice it a bit more now. Like you'll remember something as a
Yeah,
certain way.
yeah. I just always think back now to like, oh, this is the Mandela effect,
Mm.
which brings into my facts of
Oh,
conspiracy theories. This fits really well, to be fair.
okay.
All right. Facts. Have I got more than one fact? This is fact one of two, right? So, conspiracy theories are beliefs that significant events or situations are secretly manipulated behind the scenes by powerful forces. Yeah. So, obviously, we just spoke about Mandela effect and, you know, the like 9/11 and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we literally said about potentially higher above or controlling stuff like the whole 9/11 situation and
Literally are.
like there could be a lot of higher above powers that are controlling stuff in a way.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah, so I do understand that. You're doing your second fact now, are you
You got.
or are you leaving it?
Well, I was going to leave it for a little bit unless you want to read it now. You got any points?
You do whatever floats your goat.
Close my go.
Me,
Fact number two. Is this a fact or a statement? I don't know. Need for certainty. People
I thought he was gonna
often.
say Need for Speed then.
What's that?
I thought he was gonna say Need for Speed then.
Need for Speed. Is that a conspiracy theory? Is it a game? Or is it a simulation? Or is it
There's a game and a film. They made a film in it as well.
or is it part of Fast and Furious? Who knows? Who knows now? See that? Need for certainty. People often turn to conspiracy theories to make sense of complex or threatening events, providing a false sense of control. I'm not sure if that was a fact or a statement, but
I I'd say it's a
or
statement.
a statement of fact.
It's
Yeah.
not a fact because it's not necessarily true. Again, that's conspiracy theory in itself. That's what they think.
Yeah.
Whoever said that, they think.
Literally pulled off of Google, I think, for like the AI mode of Google. Sorry, and I was like, yeah, I'll write that down. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, good facts. It
Yeah.
definitely ties right into what we've been talking
Yeah.
about.
Literally. Have you got any more? Have you got any more notes? Any more?
Well, either go on to your COVID-19 or
Oh yeah. What about COVID? Oh yeah. What do you think about COVID?
it was purposely done so they could prove they can control us. So yeah, it was. They did it on purpose.
100%. Now, do you think it originated from like China, the whole bat thing and this that, and the other? Or do you reckon it was like, because I think it was designed in a lab.
Yeah,
They used that as a cover up.
yeah, could have done. Because why? Well, you could argue why has it not come out before, but I suppose it has to come out at some point. But a lot of people say it's made up in the lab, like you say. But the thing is, yeah, like people say, oh, it was a way to prove they can control us. But I think we all said if that happens again, everyone got fed up with it that no one's going to listen next time. So
Yeah.
even if they tried it, we're all just going to be like, nah, fucking
Yeah.
bollocks. But they'll probably hide it in something else. It won't be COVID, but they were like, oh, there's something this and that going round, so then you got to lock down, sort of thing.
Did you get the jab? You did.
I got like one of them.
No, because I had to, because they said like for you to travel and go abroad, you
Yeah,
have to get 2 jabs. And
yeah,
obviously, I didn't want to miss the chance of going away. So my
yeah.
mum was like, "Yeah, like just
Mhm.
get the jab." Like next time, they can all get. Yeah,
That's exactly what I did. I just did the necessary to be able to travel
yeah,
because you had to prove it, didn't you?
yeah.
Going to what your mum said about chipping and
Mm.
what I said, a lot of people believe that getting the jab, that's when they chipped you.
Do you reckon?
That's
But
what a lot of
some,
people say.
yeah.
That's a conspiracy theory in itself that they reckon that they, the reason, all coinciding to it, A, controlling us, B, being able to chip us, so then they kind of know where we are, who we are.
They know where we are. They know where we are anyway. So from birth, they've got our name,
Hmm.
our address. They've got information. They've probably got a DNA sample somewhere in the lab that they hide like underground somewhere.
Well, it's like anytime you move, you have to change your address. Anytime you change your name,
Why do they need to know that?
yeah,
Why do they need to know that?
yeah,
That's not important to those fuckers.
when Law gets married, she has to change her name, and then she have to register that, and you register births, you register deaths, you register everything.
What the? Why are they
They
being
know
so nosy?
every move.
Realistically, the hires don't actually need to care about what we do, right? They don't need to
Yeah,
know.
surely we're just numbers to them. You think you work in retail, most retail, you're just a number.
100%.
Like they don't see you as a person.
I could leave my job tomorrow and they could find me my replacement in 3 days.
Yeah. So then in the real world, we're basically just numbers to these higher people. So what do they give a fuck? Why do they need to know who I am and what I'm
But
doing?
the whole COVID-19 thing, yeah, like I generally think it was like man-made like thing. Do you reckon it was because the world's getting too overpopulated and they're trying?
A lot of people say that they're trying to bun off all the like the sick and that like the unfit, the unhealthy people, and that's what that's a lot of what they were trying to say, weren't they? They're trying to bun them all off. And this is what I was saying. I said this is the trouble if people die around this time. Is they're going to put it down to COVID, even though it wasn't. So my granddad, God rest his soul, passed away during this sort of time, and they. I said, because he didn't die of COVID. I was like, I swear to God, if they put it down as COVID, I said, this fucking bollocks, because it wasn't, it wasn't that. But the trouble is that people go in hospital, and obviously it was worse. That people catching it, and but so people they could have had COVID in the system because it was all in the hospitals, and it's like, oh yeah, he died of COVID. Well, no, you fucking geezer over here, fucking dementia. He didn't fucking have COVID. He only caught COVID when he come into the fucking hospital. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were saying that at one point the hospital was like the most like disease.
Yeah, it's like the worst place to
Do
be.
you know what I mean? Crazy, absolutely nuts. Well, that in care homes, I think, because it's so enclosed, right? Nuts.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked to have been a worker in
I,
hostel.
I, I respect the workers that work through COVID, whatever job you had, because some jobs were you classed as key workers, right? I respect it.
Even Law was considered the key
When
worker
was she for? Was
when
it?
she was in Wix.
She was, oh, it's because obviously businesses need to still run and all that and blah blah.
The particular business she was in, because it's like building stuff and that, they was like, oh, it's a necessary, so she had to still work.
Crazy.
But obviously, because I was in a toy shop at the time, I didn't need to open for a bit, so I was furloughed for a bit.
How long was you followed for?
Not actually that long compared to some people. I was the first one to go back out of my family.
Damn.
Yeah, because we opened as a click and collect store only. I think it's like a way of making money, and like because parents are getting bored, so then it's sort of the pressure from the parents, like they want excuse to get toys and get bits. And obviously we had stupidly nice weather for it, so everyone wanted the pools and trampolines and to get the excuse of being outside because we didn't want to be. I didn't want to be shut and locked in my house. We, do you know what? That's the most time I've ever been out for walks ever because we just went out for like, and loads of people going out family walks and going out because when you're being forced to sit inside, you're like, oh, fucking, I don't want to sit inside, especially in nice weather. It's a good excuse. Had during that period been a shit weather, that would have been a long day and it would have been a lot worse. But because the weather was so nice, I had a fucking brilliant time. I must say,
I love that.
I'd be down for another lockdown.
You reckon like serious like on a serious note, like would you be down for another lockdown? Like, if they said, like, how would you feel about it? Would you be like, oh yeah, this is sick?
For the time off and the stuff I get up to, I'd fucking love it for that.
Fair enough.
I just think, oh, it's bollocks. Like, because of not being able to go on holiday and not be able to do what you want
That's
to do,
probably the worst part.
that's the worst part. Like, that was all bollocks. But the fact of having no work and just doing what you want when you want, it was just a class time. Like I say, if it's during like winter and it's shit, then yeah, that would be dead. But because the weather was so nice in that first lockdown, oh yeah, I was all for it at the time.
Nice. Yeah, 100%. You can't not be if his weather's going to be nice, right?
No. Wait, you ready to move on to unpopular opinions?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Do you specifically have any unpopular opinions you want to put out in the world?
Well, just for conspiracy theories?
No, well, just in general, unpopular opinions that you might have.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. 100%. If anyone's sitting there and saying pineapple doesn't belong on pizza,
Yeah.
it actually does. It actually does. Cretins if you don't think it.
Sweet, sweet pineapple on a nice savoury pizza. You're dead.
Yeah,
You're
no,
collapse.
the cross of flavors is
Oh, oh my god! I was trying to argue this with Laura and Zoe the other day. Like we were talking about it. And it's like, oh, you like sweet and savoury. I'm fucking don't. But then like, oh, you like sweet and sour sauce.
oh yeah,
I was
but
like,
that doesn't really count.
like you like sweet chili sauce. I'm like, yeah, but it's not really that sweet. And I'm saying it's got the chilies in it. Like it's different. I'm saying like more extremes, like pineapple on pizza. That's dead. Like you might as well put fucking chocolate bar on your pizza. Right?
Don't tempt me.
Oh fucking hell! I've just given a fucking idea now. They would. The thing is, they were going for the grey areas, like the sweet chili sauce and that, where it's they're like, oh, do you eat sweet chili sauce? I'm like, yeah. Like, oh, there you go. Then you like
No, that doesn't count.
that's thank you.
It doesn't count.
For a man that says he likes pineapple on pizza, thank you.
What about like peanut butter and like jam? Would you say that would?
I personally wouldn't, but
Oh, I definitely would try.
I know people do. I suppose something about that goes well together.
Have you had it?
No,
I don't think I've had it.
I see. That's the thing. I don't. I've never had it. Not that I wouldn't try it. It's just not something I've wanted to be like. Oh yeah, that sounds good. So yeah, I don't know. Like, but they were the examples they were giving was very grey area examples. Like, nah, I don't think you can really count this. Like, for me, I don't like sweet with savoury.
At all.
No, not really. Well, I say I don't, but then they're trying to prove me wrong. So I don't know. But I personally don't think I like. It's like the classic thing of in the 70s. It was pineapple and cheese.
That's so good.
Dead.
Oh, what?
You're ruining my cheese, bruv. I love cheese. Get that fucking pineapple out of the way.
Have you at least tried it? No, so you can't. You can't sit there and you can't sit there and say it's awful.
I fucking can because I don't like pineapple.
Oh, you don't like pineapple?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I know I don't like pineapple and cheese and pineapple on pizza because I don't like pineapple.
What about cheese and marmite?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, it's so good, right?
Oh, one of my favourite things, cheese marmite on toast. Oh, slaps next level.
Cheese marmite on toast.
You never do that.
How would that work? Would you?
You put so I butter the
Marmite.
toast, then you
Okay.
marmite it, then you slice the cheese and put the slice
Then
the
you
cheese
put
on
it
top of the marmite.
on the grill.
Well, no, you toast it first, you muppet.
Well, no, oh, and then you let the cheese melt that way.
Oh, I've never had the melted cheese in it. That's a good idea.
Oh, I thought you were melting the cheese.
No, I just have like.
You just slice it and then.
Just toast the toe. Well, toast the bread. What goes into a toaster? Toast. What do cows drink? Milk. Hey, milk. No, but
You should definitely try the melted cheese.
you put the bread into the toaster. You have your toast. Slap some butter on. Put the marmite on, and then cut the cheese on, put it on top. But
Right.
I like your idea of melting cheese. I might have to try that next.
No, do it. I mean, okay, let me ask you this question, yeah? Cheese. Does cheese taste different when it's sliced and when it's grated?
Low key, it feels like it does, but I know it doesn't.
Of course it does.
But low key,
It actually does.
The thing is, yeah, I never grate cheese at home because I fucking hate grating cheese. It does my tits.
Yeah, because it's just it just gets messy and that
Yeah.
goes everywhere.
Like my mum reckons it's it doesn't really matter, like it's the same kind of thing. I'm like, no, cutting's so much easier. Like grating you like
Oh,
this and
cutting is so much
oh
easier.
Chattin Smack. Ah, 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 ah.
Oh, cutting is a lot easier, but I think they do taste different. Because I think if you cut the cheese, if you cut the cheese to grating it, I think the sliced cheese is going to taste more bitter. I don't know. Do you ever? Because you can cut cheese as thick as you want, right? But if you
Yeah,
grate cheese, I don't think it
it's
tastes
just
as
thin
yeah,
slices. So
yeah,
I think yeah, if you're cutting it, you've got more stronger bit of it. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense why it would taste different. But I much prefer cut cheese because I just find it so much easier. Just bang, 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 done.
How
Grating is long.
how thick you cutting your cheese
Oh,
slices?
if it was down to me, I would
Slap the whole thing in there.
yeah, just slab of cheese. There you go.
Nice.
Don't even cut. Yeah, I like quite thick cheese. I think that's why my mum doesn't like me making her lunch or doesn't like.
Because
This is why she moans at me for cutting cheese, not grating it, because she doesn't like thick cheese. Like she doesn't like chunky cheese. Whereas I fucking yeah, I love it.
so good.
I'm a sucker for cheese, so I'm like,
Oh, so good.
I will just yeah. I could easily just sit there and nibble on a bar. Like how people nibble on a
Yeah,
bar of
yeah.
chocolate. Yeah, just give me a bar of cheese.
What about oh, you don't even drink fizzy drinks, do you? Who's that?
Hello,
Oh, it's
Little
Ben.
Dave.
Ah, it's just my brother. It's all right. No, he's all right.
He's
Okay.
a, he's on. What are you saying?
Um, where's he at? Oh, hello. No. Okay.
Is it me as well, or is it like smoky over there?
Yeah, mum's cooking something in the room.
Uh,
Yeah.
as long as the house ain't burning down.
Not that I know
Mm.
of. You don't drink fizzy drinks, do you?
Nope, not
Oh,
anymore.
you're missing out.
Why?
Because I was going to say, like, I mean, I'm not sure if everyone else does it. I'm pretty sure it might be a known thing, but like, whenever I want to drink and I've got lemonade in the house, I'll get like a glass, a little bit of squash, and then obviously use like replace the water with lemonade. Have like a homemade fizzy Lucozade or something. Yeah, but
That makes
oh,
sense. That's fair enough.
have you ever you drink squash?
Not really, no.
Oh yeah, I thought you don't even drink
I
squash.
used to.
Oh, what happened?
Just not really fussed by any of it, so I don't bother with it. I just drink
You're
water.
a good man
It's
because
refreshing.
I could never. But I'm not. If Law hasn't already, maybe ask her. I don't know, but like, if I've got two different squashes in the house, I will mix them together.
I've done that as a kid, to be fair, because
Okay, nice,
I
nice.
used to drink squash
Okay,
at
nice, nice.
younger, so I get that. And it's funny, like I can understand you maybe putting squash into like lemonade, because when we were like going around doing the wedding sort of venues and doing all like the wedding fairs, there was this lady that had this lemonade stand, but she did different flavors of lemonade. I was like, how can you have different flavors of lemonade? Is it still class lemonade? But it was like lemonade, but she was like putting different flavors into it. I was like, that is a great idea. And so I said to her, I hate lemonade. Like I can't stand it. I feel like I almost offended her. So she was like, oh, you try this different flavor of lemonade. You might actually like it. I was like, right, I feel like I might have offended her. Okay, I try it. Bro, I was actually surprised.
That was nice.
It was nice. Like it was, I don't know, it was like raspberry or something flavor she gave me, and it didn't taste like lemonade. And I was like, okay, that's cool because I don't like the taste of lemonade. I don't like lemon. I hate lemon with a passion. So the fact that it didn't taste like lemon was like, oh, okay, yeah, I actually like that. And she like freshly makes it, and I was like,
Nice.
that's sick. I was like, oh, we could always have that stand, and then people could mix it with the alcohol, but then the place might get funny about us using other mixers. But I was like,
Yeah,
you make more profit on alcohol than you do mixers anyway. So
100%, 100%.
yeah. So did you have any more unpopular
Do I
opinions?
have any more? I don't think so.
So
Not that I know
I
of.
mean, I've got some. If not, I don't know. I've got some that I wrote down, but like I took the internet to see what people said to then get our opinions on
Okay.
it. So one is fries are better without ketchup.
Oh, better without ketchup. Okay, like, is this? I would say they're false. You have to have some sort of sauce with it, with the because they'll just get too dry.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah, so for me, well, when I go Mackey's, if I'm out, like I just have the chips as they are. I just
Yeah,
have the fries as they are.
yeah, because that portion isn't too bad, right?
Yeah, but like if I get Mackey's and I bring it home, or I order it home. I add vinegar to it because I love really
Oh,
vinegary
you put
chips.
vinegar to Mackey's chips?
Yeah, I love it.
That is
Backstroke,
awful.
backstroking that vinegar.
Oh,
But s- even at home, Mackey's chips, I put vinegar to it, but I don't usually put in ketchup. But any other fries, like when Mumsy does it, I'll dip in ketchup or mayo
yes.
or
No,
mayo and ketchup mixed.
that because that will create $1,000 dressing, right?
Mm.
But if I'm ordering Mackey, the only you know when you go to Mackey's, you order get the little like sauce like
Sauce sort of
sachet.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only time I'll like use the sauce. I can't like smother my chips in like
Yeah.
ketchup and mayo. I don't think I've ever used. I don't think I've ever had Mackey's chips with mayo. Not
No,
unless they've given me like a pot of.
do you know what? The only sauces I had Mackey's chips with is ketchup or barbecue sauce.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the only two. Do they sell any other sauces?
Yeah, they sell loads of others.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
far.
can get like mayo and stuff, but
I get scared to ask.
the only time I've really had like barbecue sauce is if Laura has some spare. I'm like, oh, okay, I have some barbecue sauce with the
Yeah.
fries, but I wouldn't order barbecue sauce especially to have with my fries. I think Mackey's fries are the only fries I have plain though, because like I said, any other
Yeah.
fries I'd have ketchup, I'd
Yeah.
have mayo, I have ketchup and mayo, or I have
Valid.
the Pyrenees or
Valid.
something like that.
Valid. Okay. What about just going off of that before we move on to the next one?
Mm.
When you have fries or chips from kind of anywhere, so like Mackey's fries or like fish and chips, if like do you like drown your chips in salt? Yeah.
Oh no, salt?
Yeah.
Oh no, fuck
What?
that.
What do you think I was gonna say?
Vinegar. You said drown, so I thought
Yeah.
it's gonna be a liquid, so I thought it's
Nah,
gonna say
salt.
vinegar. No, fuck that.
So like Maggie, like
You can't drown it in salt, can you? Because it's not a
of
liquid.
course you can. Because Maggie's used to put salt on your chips, but now I don't think they do it anymore, do they? Because of like cholesterol levels and that.
Maybe, yeah, maybe
But
trying to be
like,
healthier.
if if I get a portion of chips from fish and chip shop and they put salt on it, you best believe I'm going to put like an extra dash of mine, like,
So yeah,
just
when
to
you
make
go
it.
chip shop, they're like, "Oh, do you want salt and vinegar on those?" And I go, "Yeah." And then I'll get home and still put more vinegar on it.
I'll do the same thing, just a little bit more salt on that. I just need a little bit more.
I never ever put salt on my chips because I'm like, they've either added salt or it's already got natural salts in it. I don't need extra.
Do you put salt on anything, Huey?
Nope,
What?
nope,
You never put.
nope.
What do you mean?
I'll put like salt if I'm cooking something. I might put salt in cooking.
But I'm not like
I won't just add.
once you've got the meal
If
and
I've
you're
got
gonna.
that meal, I'm not adding salt to it.
Oh
I'll
my.
add pepper to some meals, but I won't add salt.
Sorry, going back to unpopular opinion. Mayonnaise and gravy.
What?
Yeah,
Together?
yeah.
No, you're collapsed.
What do you mean?
You're
When
collapsed.
what it was last Christmas, right? 2025. Or was it? Was it not? It wasn't 2025. A couple Christmases ago. Christmas Day dinner
Mm.
and mayonnaise.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've ruined it. Ruined it, bruv. Read my lips. Ruined it.
The mayo and gravy is such a good combination.
No,
Roast potatoes,
no,
chicken
no,
tenders, and like veg with some
no,
gravy and mayo.
no.
Oh,
Dead.
brother.
Finished.
No, it's so good.
No.
Okay.
I cannot agree. I cannot jump on that one. That's like your pineapple crap. Leave that at home, bro. Yeah, I
Oh,
think Mackey's chips are like the only chips I don't tend to sauce up. Any other chips, fries, I put some sort of sauce with it or another.
Mackies. Chips or burger first?
Chips.
Nice.
Save the burger to last.
Fish and chips? Chips or fish first?
I do a mixture actually.
Okay, all right.
I
I like
don't
that.
I don't eat one another
Okay,
usually.
fair enough. But burger and chips, I'm eating the chips first, 100%. Yeah, nice.
I agree.
Love that. What's your next one?
Voice notes are annoying, just talk.
What do you, what do you mean?
Like
Like on the phone?
yeah, like
Like a phone
they're
call?
they're saying they're saying like
Voice notes can be so long,
yeah,
I understand that.
some people like, oh, why just do voice notes? Why don't you just text? What's wrong with just texting them? I'm like,
We go
we
back and forth.
we voice note. The thing is, I'm on board with voice notes, but at the same time, like I'm not to the point of oh, fucking, why do you always voice note me? Just text me.
Mm.
Because I think sometimes voice notes are easier. Because when you're trying to explain something, trying to type it all down long,
Mm.
and sometimes it's just nice to hear people's voices in some regards, especially if you don't see them much. But then in other times, if I'm out in public or watching TV, especially when I'm sat down with my family watching TV, I don't really want to have
Last thing you want to.
the voice note out
Yeah.
playing. So I sort of put it on and then I put it to my ear sort of thing and
Mm.
listen to it and then I'll just type back. I won't say
Yeah.
I'll just type it back.
That's
So
right.
if you see me typing, it's probably because I'm out, either out somewhere or watching TV or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like people voice note a lot because you can't really get emotion from text.
no, you can't. It's like the thing of when you put ha ha or ha ha ha. It's like one might mean to you might mean one something more than the other.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
you put in capitals, it might be like you're the crying with laughter. But like you're probably sitting there straight face like ha 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 ha,
No, facts.
like bare laughing,
Mm.
and they think you found it really funny. Whereas if you hear their emotion, you can hear when we generally laugh versus when we go like ha sort of
Yeah.
thing. You know? But you definitely get more emotion by hearing them. You don't come coming through text. I'm I know I've been in that place before where you put something over text and it doesn't come off right to the other side. You're like, oh, I didn't mean it like that.
Mm.
That's not how I meant it to
Yeah.
come across. Like, it could sound like you're more of a prick than you were actually meant to be, sort of thing. That's where it's hard to gauge on text, and
Yeah.
that's where text sucks. So I think, I wouldn't say voice notes are annoying,
I never used to be a
personally.
voice note person. I always used to purely text.
I never used to be a voice note person.
And then,
Some people are like pure voice note
oh, stop. And you go through the chat and it's just voice note, voice note.
voice note.
Oh, because then if they get into an argument, oh yeah, let me see the text. What do you mean what text? It's a voice
Yeah,
note.
it's
Well,
like,
how are you going to prove that they said it?
yeah,
Unless you want to download the fucking voice note.
recorder,
Do you know what I mean?
like voice recorder or something. But
Do you know what I mean?
because that's the thing, like if I'm trying to remember something, if you've told me something, I can't go back and
Right.
find that. Like if we're talking about something, like oh, how can you do this date to me? And
Mm.
like I can't go back and find that. I have to go back and listen to all the messages.
What?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? That's so long.
yeah,
Or like, I think I prefer if someone texts me, I can then break down their. I'm not sure if you did, but when someone sends me a long text, I can break it
yeah,
down in little by little, and then I can reply as I'm kind of
yeah.
going back.
I do that.
Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I can't stop your voice note to
Mm.
reply it because no, it's just
Yeah,
long.
you can't pause a voice. You
Yeah,
have to remember everything they said to then reply.
yeah.
But I think yeah, voice notes has its place. I wouldn't say it's annoying. I just think it has
Oh,
its
100%. Yeah,
place, like
100%.
anything does.
Yeah.
Um, films are too long nowadays. They said it shouldn't be much more than an hour, hour and a half.
I don't think films are long enough. I think
Mm,
films. Why would you want to cap a film an hour and a half?
yeah, what?
What's that about?
Yeah, I mean, I always used to think when I was younger, I'm sure films used to be short, but I think films generally have got longer, and that's why I'm thinking films used to be short. But nowadays, sometimes I'm like, I feel like they haven't covered everything. I feel like I
Yeah.
want it to be longer,
Mm.
or I don't want it to end, sort of thing.
I think if they want to cap the films an hour and a half, they're gonna have to then do a part two kind of thing.
That's when you would more like to have part twos, and or you have to make a lot more harsher cuts. And
Do you know what I mean? Or like spend more money on like. I think they should just kind of. However, if it works, it works. An hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever, 2.5 hours.
mm,
I don't think there should be a cap on film. Like the Titanic's 3 hours long.
yeah, honestly, that's
How are you going to cut that into an hour and a half film?
yeah, it's
I
like
mean,
it is so hard to cut down. Like,
not a
especially with
chance.
the amount of budget that was the most expensive film at the time.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't think films should have a cap.
No, I don't. I wouldn't
No.
agree with it. Um, this is quite relatable. Why do you have to turn every hobby into a side hustle?
Oh, mate.
I don't. I don't agree. I was like, if it's your hobby, if you can make money from it, little side hustle tingles from that. You would, because it's a hobby. You enjoy doing it.
No, but I think the question is like, why do you have to turn it into a side hustle?
You don't have to.
No, no, like a lot of people do, to be fair.
Yeah,
But like you say, if it makes you money, fine, cool. It
it's
is
a
what it is.
boosty bonus. You're doing
Yeah.
what you love, but no, you don't have to do it. You don't have to turn every hobby into a side hustle. But it's it's cool because it's your hobby and you get a little bit of extra cash for
Could
doing it.
could be a full time job, you
Could
know.
be a full time job.
Yeah.
I I enjoyed cleaning cars and then I started making money from that.
But there we go. But I don't
Side
think it was
hustle.
intentional. So Yeah, that's that. Especially this day and age, a lot of people, everyone's kind of doing it. I think
Mm.
most people anyway.
A lot of people do that sort of thing, like turn their passion. I mean, girls like doing their nails, they turn it inside, but what's wrong with it, man? Like,
Yeah,
if if it brings you joy and money, what's
but I think I'd rather go to someone that I know to their kind of like side hustle than to someone else.
yeah, some random dog.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not. I'd rather give you the money that they charge for a car wash and put it in your pocket than theirs.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't give it. I wouldn't just want to take mine to a business like a big business and them clean the car. I'd rather do it
Mm.
someone because someone like you is probably going to care more
Yeah.
than some big business, ironically,
Mm.
and maybe even do a better job as a personal person because you care more and you want people to appreciate the work you do in that. So
100%.
that's how I feel anyway. So
100%.
well, I like this next one. I actually agree with this. The middle seat on planes should be cheaper.
Why? Because you're more like.
Well, what benefits do you have if you're so if I'm going on a flight of my own? So like my dad goes on a lot of business flights because he goes abroad. He's on his own. You're sat in the middle. You're next to two strangers.
Yeah. I guess you can only look.
No offense, but imagine you're next to two big boys. You got fuck all room.
That's
But
so true.
what benefits do you have if you're in the aisle seat? So I used to as a kid, or I'm sure we all did, always want the window seat.
Yeah,
You
100%.
get the views.
Mm.
That's your benefit. Nowadays, I want the aisle seat because I like to people watch. I like people
Yeah.
seeing people come down. And then
First
you
route to the toilet.
first route to toilet, easy to grab, um, like something off the snack trolley, like
Not stretch your legs.
or stretch legs, get up, stretch legs, so you can get off the plane sooner. Not really, but I suppose. But you can get up to your bag if you got your bag up there.
Mm.
Don't have to reach over people. Thing. There's no benefit to being in the middle. It should be cheaper.
Thinking of, I was literally thinking as you was talking about the middle seat. Do you think they should change the layout of a plane and stagger the seats?
Mm,
Seeing people, everyone gets more room, right? Like beside you. Instead of eating like this, you can eat like this.
yeah, but I think obviously the way they do it is to make use of all the space they can to get more people onto it to make it more cost effective.
Yeah, I suppose.
I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I completely get what you're saying, but I think that's the reason they got it the way they have is because of that reason. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean, I think it should be cheaper. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, agreed,
No,
cheaper.
that's valid. I agree because you get less room. There's not really much to do in the middle seat.
There's literally no perks to being in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah. There's no fucking purpose either. It's
It's
just
like it's like people on the two ends, they get an armrest. Like if you're next to the window, you get that armrest. If you get the aisle, you got an armrest that side. Don't take the middle one as well, because that Don's got no armrest otherwise. If you both take it, so like being in the middle is absolutely whack.
I think the window seat is elite for sleeping
Yeah, 100%.
because you got like, or you can,
Lean against it.
yeah,
Yeah, I used to do that all the time. I just like
right.
lean
But in the
against it.
middle, you're like,
Yeah, just like that. Like you can't really see it. Like
do you know
your
what I mean?
next, you wake up, your next to each other.
Yeah, crooked and that. Oh,
Um, emails are better than calls.
emails better than calls.
I think texts are definitely better than calls. Like I rather, to be fair, I'd rather email or text someone than call someone, especially like I'm talking about like people you don't know.
Oh, so what was it? Email.
Emailing someone is better than calling someone.
Yeah, if you don't know them,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
like say I don't know, I'm in a job and I'm emailing a parts supplier. I'd much rather email them. I can't be asked to talk to some random stranger.
Because it's not just going to be a phone call about the what you need. It's going to long into something else, right? You're going to be there for like 4 hours.
And the thing is, I can just chuck an email out. And I know phone call gets to the point then and there. Like to me, an email, I do it because I'm not necessarily in a rush for it. Or you got the paper trail as well.
Mm,
Like especially if it's in business when you're ordering parts,
yeah.
you got the paper trail. Whereas if I'm calling, and this is a lot of debate that I didn't agree with and got in. It was all crap in my last job was
Damn.
because they wanted me to phone someone. I was like, well, yeah, but you don't have the paper trail of me ordering these parts. And if I phone someone, how do you know that I've phoned them unless I tell you I phoned them? Like, that's why I say I email all the part suppliers because you got the paper trail. They tell you the ETA, and I always copy everyone into the emails. I don't think he ever looked at my bloody emails anyway, but it's like you can then see he would constantly, oh, when's this part coming? Look at the fucking emails. I tagged you in it, bruv. Like, stop asking me all the time.
Why don't you phone him up and find out?
Yeah, I tagged you in it for a reason. But if I order something, the person comes back, yeah, it's going to be this price and this is the ETA of it. You've got that in paper trail.
And then they've got a copy, you got a copy. Do you know what I mean? So double security.
If I'm off ill, I'm not getting a phone call from you saying, "Where's this part? Have you ordered this part?"
Yeah, that would
I'm not
be a
getting that.
if
Check
if I was in your job in that position and I was off ill and then they called me on my day off,
Oh,
I'll charge them. I'd send my invoice.
I wouldn't answer.
No, I don't. I'll answer and I'll send my invoice. Sorry, mate. That's going to cost you some money now.
I wouldn't answer, but that's where like a lot of sort of disagreements come from my last job.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, that's the thing. I'd much rather email someone because I don't, like I said, I don't want to call someone. But in that line of work, paper trail is so much better than
I think in any line of work, really.
probably yeah.
Yeah. Because then you've got physical proof. It's like
Mm.
they always say, like, especially in my work, they sometimes say, like, well, 'cause if this gets taken to a court of law, we've got the paper trail kind of thing. We can prove it, like. So
I think for me, calling someone's like when you need something urgent or need it then and there or
yeah.
need an answer, whatever,
Mm.
whatever. It's like I always text someone before I call them. I text Law, but if I need an urgent answer, I'll call her.
Yeah, that's so
Do
bad.
you know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
I text her, I don't need the answer right now.
Yeah.
If I call her, I could do an answer right now.
Yeah. Fair
That's
enough.
my personal
I
thought.
love that.
Grades don't reflect intelligence.
Absolutely not.
Mm.
Grades don't reflect intelligence. No. You could fail every single subject in school, but then be the smartest kid leaving. If that makes any sense.
A lot of successful people done really shit in school.
100%. You don't need.
You might not be academically smart.
That's the next. That's yeah.
You got something up here?
No, that's this little topic is for the next episode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
we can
don't
touch
need to,
base on it now.
because we don't need to go fully into it.
I disagree with that.
But I think there's so many smart people that aren't academically smart.
You hear all the time people saying like, "Oh yeah, like I'm a high school dropout. I didn't finish college," or like I was in college but doing this and then left college, or I didn't go to school. Like, do you know what I mean?
Jeremy Clarkson, for example, he went to private school, but he got like kicked out. But I mean, look at him now. He made a massive career. And
100%.
that's the thing. So I disagree with that. I mean, people can make a mess of their exams. I mean, I never once finished any of my exams. As I said before, I passed them all. I didn't finish any,
Yeah.
but just because I got past them, it doesn't make me sort of how I'll pass my English. I feel like my English is terrible.
Yeah.
I did what I needed to do to pass.
Yeah.
It's like, example is passing your driver's test doesn't make you a good driver.
They only teach you to pass.
They teach you to pass a test. To learn to drive is different. Like when you actually drive on the roads, it's different to doing a test because you don't do anything you do on your test.
You will literally learn to become your own driver when you pass your test.
Yeah, you start to.
That's when the real learning starts.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
agreed. Back to the pizzas.
Oh,
Peter's Pete
Peter's.
Peter Peter
It's
Be there
Peter.
right. Pizza is better cold the next day than it is hot.
Better cut no.
I disagree. I think it's better hot.
Yes, so much better hot.
Oh, 100%.
One, because it's not the same.
Mm.
It's not the same when it's cold. I feel like when it's cold, it's just cardboard at that point.
Yeah, it sort of dries out a bit. Yeah, I don't think it's so nice. I don't know who likes it cold. I much prefer it hot.
Do you know what I mean?
All the flavors are sitting in.
100%.
Sitting in silence with a random person is better than making small talk.
Yeah. I feel like small talk is so pointless. I'd rather just sit in silence with someone and just
No, I
not
think
waste.
hate awkward silences.
Really?
Yeah, I feel thing is I don't tend to like talk like if it's like a random person I don't tend to talk to them because I'll just be on my phone or something.
Mm.
But if you're if so example if you're sat in a room with someone just like you and this person just you two like no phone you're gonna talk to them you're just gonna sit there in silence.
I think for me, I will be the one to sit in silence until they make the first. If they want to talk,
Yeah.
cool. But then I don't want to be that person to. Do
Initially.
you know what I mean? Because they're never like, oh,
Because I feel like I'd rather talk to someone because sitting in silence for me is more awkward. I'd rather talk and make a conversation because you don't know that could be your next friend or
that's so true.
it could be a lady in for your example, like for you,
Lady friend.
it could be a lady and that could be your next part sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But
100%.
you don't know until you start talking.
So valid. So valid.
That's another thing that come up in the comments.
What's that?
I think that same guy saying about being they was assuming we were being like sexist or something just because I was asking you about a female and it's like oh what about like boyfriends and like oh you're homophobic I'm like well no because I was asking you
Yeah.
because you like women I was like
Yeah.
mate shut up
Random.
anyway moving on
Moving on.
pets judge you
I feel like they judge you 100%.
oh 100%
Yeah.
like a dog definitely judges you
Oh, bro, they are the most judgmental
I've
animals.
seen like Laura's dog stare at me I'm like yeah you're judging me
100%.
like I don't have dogs. I feel like I can never get change in front of a dog.
Do you have pets?
I've got guinea pigs.
Oh, okay. Okay, but not like
That's
a cat or a
different.
dog or.
I'm allergic to cats and I don't have any dogs now. But
So you don't, you could. I've never owned a pet, right? But when I was with my ex,
mm,
I loved the dog.
yeah,
Dog was like my best friend.
yeah,
But I felt awkward getting changed in front of him, but I just kind of filmed it anyway. But I think
yeah.
it's more awkward for a woman to get changed in front of their dog, right? Rather than a bloke. I don't really.
I
It's
don't know.
combined now.
I don't know if it makes odds or sods. If you, it depends if you mind or not. I mean, feel awkward getting changed in front of those dogs.
Oh,
I feel
really?
like those dogs are definitely judging me if I'm getting changed. I'm like, nah, bro, like
If only
get
you could
away.
like hear what they're fucking speaking about,
Oh,
anyways.
that's where you gotta be Doctor Doolittle again and like be able to speak to the dog, see what it's thinking.
I think if you could do that and speak to our dogs, you'd probably end up having a fight with them both.
You'd make bank though. The close door button on lifts do nothing.
What do you mean? No, they do something. Like,
I call them the impatient buttons.
yeah.
People like are just so impatient when it's close and go. I don't even think they do anything.
So you reckon the doors are just like on a timer kind of thing?
Yeah, they are.
To be fair, I can see what you mean. When someone presses it and it takes so long to, do you reckon that delays it?
That'd be funny. That'd be the irony if pushing it more delays it more. They'd be like,
It
that teaches you for being impatient.
Now thinking about it, it makes sense because when you press it, they take longer to close.
I swear, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, because I feel like they don't they don't move any quicker if you try and press the close button.
No.
Because like all in the films when you see someone you don't like and they're like close, close, close.
Yeah.
I don't think it actually moves any different. It's on a timer and obviously it's got a sensor to like stop it, but I don't think it closes any quicker.
I think it might slow it down. To be fair.
That'd be funny if it does.
Crazy.
That's the thing they should do.
What, slow it down?
Slow it down for the impatient people. That'd be jokes. The subtitle. This is for me.
Oh,
Subtitles are annoying on films.
they are.
Yeah, come on then.
My ex used to do it a lot. No, I've got nothing wrong with it.
Mm.
Like, cool. Like, it makes sense if like you want to watch a film, but everyone's being loud. You can
Mm.
kind of read what's coming. But like, it'll take my attention away from the whole film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they've been on at Laura's house. I don't know if it's from her or someone else, but they are like, why is the subtitles on? I don't know. But I'm like, say, it draws your attention from it, and I'm so slow at reading, I can't
Keep up with it.
keep up with it, so I've missed the film anyway. So it jars me out.
Yeah.
The only time you need subtitles is when they do the like someone's talking a foreign language or such.
Yeah.
But even then, I hate it because I can't. They go too quick. I can't keep up with it. I can't read it. I can't
Mm.
keep fully gist of it, and I do miss bits. Yeah, much.
When there's films on like Squid Game, did you watch that in Korean or did you watch it in English?
English. I watched it dubbed.
No, no, so did I. But a lot of people were saying you should have watched it in like, and I done that towards the end of like the was there 2 seasons?
There's a third season out now.
Was it? Oh, maybe the third one then. But when I came to the end of watching the whole thing, I think like the last season, like the last yeah, last few episodes,
Mm.
I watched it in Korean and read the English subtitles
Mm.
because a lot of people say to me like it's so much better if you watch it in Korean and then read the titles rather than listen to it.
I disagree because, like I said, I'm slow to read, so I miss half it just from reading alone.
Yeah, that's right, Mum.
Hello.
One and
Yeah. So
he.
I miss a lot just from reading, so I wouldn't even be able to read all of it. But by reading that, I've missed what
Yeah,
actions happened anyway.
yeah.
So that's why I'd rather watch it dubbed. And like, yes, the mouth doesn't sync up. Just don't stare at the mouth,
Do
bro.
you know what I'm saying? I used to wind me up, but like, I just don't. I think I'm too distracted from what's going on in the film to kind of realise.
Yeah, I didn't. I just didn't stare at the mouse
Yeah,
because I'm like, yeah, it will jar you out,
yeah.
but it, yeah, I can't deal with subtitles.
That was a good series. That.
I really like that. I need to
Yeah.
watch the new series. I haven't
Oh, you
watched.
haven't seen Squid Game? Oh, you haven't finished it? Oh my god! I thought it was such a because apparently it's based on a true story. Like there's a real life.
No, fuck off.
There's real life. I
Oh,
promise you that. I know I shouldn't, but let me go on my phone quick and
no way,
I
that's real.
no, it was based off of a true.
I can't believe that. That's mad. I thought it's got to be some like weird thought someone's had. Like, oh, imagine if this was a thing.
Oh, please load.
Do you want me to read my next one, or do you want me just to wait for you to
Give me 1 second.
see if it's real? Yeah, I mean, so I've watched the first one. I don't even know if I've watched the
Here you go.
second one.
That's a real building, and there's a real like prisoners kind of thing. Yeah,
No
look,
way.
like they're getting onto the island and that. There you go. Look, it's all real.
Oh, it literally looks like in the film. No way.
Yeah.
Where did they find? They've all found
Oh,
pictures.
I don't know. Was actually based on a real story in 1986.
As recent as that. Fuck.
Bro, it's
In Korea
nuts.
as well.
Yeah, I think so.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Was the original series actually, with the original game broadcast or anything, or was that just like because in the Squid Game series, it's meant to be like these rich people that basically bet on someone,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it was actually televised event, or do you reckon it was just these rich private people that bet on who's going to win?
Yeah, I reckon it was exactly how it wasn't say advertised, but I reckon maybe because it was based on a true, maybe it was a real thing where people was financially struggling, so then people
They
with
offered it.
briefcases go and like kind of like persuade people to do. I think yeah, I think it
That's a
was.
conspiracy theory in itself about how much do you value money over life.
Mm.
That's what that conspiracy theory comes out of that series.
Would you do Squid Game if he was financially
Oh,
struggling?
fuck that.
Absolutely not.
No.
Not a
What?
chance.
Like, what's the percent? I don't know the percentage. Is it 100 people that are in there? But, like,
No, I think it was.
is it more than 100?
I think it's 400
I'm gonna
players.
say because there's actually more than 100 numbers. Well, some people have higher number than 100, but
Yeah.
whatever it is, but you think the chance of you surviving is one out of how many people there? Like, there's gonna be people that I always say there's someone better than you. Like, what it doesn't matter what you do, there's always someone better.
Mm.
Whether you play football,
Or some people just more crafty,
yeah,
sneaky,
they'll
sneaky
throw you
individuals.
under the bus or they push you off or whatever.
Build an alliance and then boot you off.
Well, it literally happened in the series,
Mm.
like stuff like that happened. But yeah, so I wouldn't, even if I was financially struggling,
You can crack on, mate.
you work around it. You find something, you do something, you make it work. You don't,
Just wash another car.
yeah, like I said before, you make it work.
Oh, 100%.
You don't bloody. Oh no, I wouldn't. With the chances of dying, no. I mean, I don't know. They probably didn't know that. They didn't know
Yeah,
that until they
they
got
wouldn't.
there.
Yeah,
But you got to know it's sus when someone's giving you this thing and saying, "Yeah, do this."
just out of nowhere as well. I now don't trust it. Yeah.
Showering at night is better than showering in the morning, or like showering in the evening.
Uh, I feel like both have benefits. Obviously, both have pros because you shower in the morning, you're fresh for the day.
Yeah.
You shower at night, you're fresh when you go to bed.
Mm.
Yeah. So.
I personally am on the side of showering in the evening because for me, if I've been out for like a long day, like say I'm balloting, I feel like I got dirty, sweaty, hot, sweaty, dirty, or if I'm working on cars, I got dirty sort of thing.
Mm.
I want to come home. I don't want to get in my nice clean bed. I want to come home, get fresh. I feel refreshed then, I can just relax then. Like, I'm the type of person that comes in from work, and ideally I'd shower then. Then I would have my dinner because I can just chill then. Like, have my dinner and chill.
Mm.
I'm nice and clean. Because even like if I'm dirty, like I feel like I can't sit on the sofa because I feel like I'll make it dirty.
Mm.
Yeah, you could say, oh, if you've got dirty clothes, put some other clothes on. Like, yeah, but I'm dirty in other clothes for no reason. I
Yeah.
might as well just take my dirty clothes off, chuck them in the wash, go for a shower, then I can put some fresh clothes on, and it feels so nice after a long day.
Do you have a hot shower or like
Depends. So in summer, I'm very much on the cold shower front. I love a nice cold shower, keep me cool. Like I even open a window and that while I'm showering in the summer, keep me cool and like the temperature's right down. But in the winter, when I'm cold, I want to warm up, so I have a nice warm shower.
you have a warm shower? Oh,
Not
bro.
like scalding or anything, but like
Oh,
nice
hi.
warm. Well, you're a hot shower
I will
person,
have a
aren't you?
hot shower all year round, peak summer or cold. Yeah, I get it from my mum. Me and my mum will have like the and my brother will have the tap. Like my dad has it there, which is warm, like mid, and then it's like a safety one, like it's designed for kids, so they can't make it more hot.
Yeah. I know
So
what
you
you mean.
press, but I have it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so. I have it like but scorching hot at the bottom.
Mm,
I think my brother has it there, and my mum has it there, and I have it like
just up from it.
just up. Yeah, so that's all year round. Even when it's peak summer, I still have a hot shower.
No, bruv, I'll be sweating when I come out of the shower.
I know. It's, honestly, it's mad. And then I complain that I'm hot, but I can't have cold shower. I don't know.
Nice cold shower is good, man. It's like when you obviously don't do the sauna thing as we previously talked in
Yeah,
the
no.
other episode. Like, so halfway through my sauna sesh, because you're only meant to do 15 minutes max at a
Oh,
time.
really?
So I have a shower before I go into it, like a cool shower. If I'm like a bit cold, I have a cool shower. If I'm hot, I have a cold shower. Then I get into the sauna, do 7.5 minutes, get out, quickly rinse off in the freezing cold shower, back in
It's like hot
rest of the
cold. Oh,
time.
what's it called? The hot cold like treatment.
Yeah. And then once I get out of it, I then go to the cold shower again.
Nice.
Because obviously that's good for your heart rate and that. And
Mm,
that's, all the Nordics and that do it.
yeah.
It's really good for you. But because I'm hot and sweaty, I need that cold to cool me down.
Hello, mate. You want to come say hi? No, I'm good, you know. Oh, fair enough. Well, that was my brother. Hi. Goodbye. Where are you going? You know where? Oh yeah. Enjoy.
You know.
Yeah, he's with his girlfriends.
Um, I think that's all I had um on those anyway.
Nice.
I do have a couple of points of topics if you wanted, unless you had anything, but that was all my
I
unpopular
think
opinion
I
things.
think I've gone through all of mine. To be fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Far away, bro.
Right. So you want to do the would you rather's?
He's got more. I love this game.
Would you rather?
I think we should do this as like like a little segment at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I feel like it's becoming a thing now
Yeah,
anyway.
you've literally said it from day one.
Yeah. Would you rather have ginger hair or a lazy eye?
Ginger hair.
You like a ginger, you? The thing is, as a kid, I had both anyway. I had a lazy eye and ginger, so
Wait, you're ginger? Oh, is that dyed hair? Or are you blonde? Hold on, what?
that's dyed. That's natural.
You're not ginger. You're like more like
Yeah, I'm not anymore.
oh,
When I,
young.
when I was like a kid, I was
How do you remember that? Hmm? You maybe you was actually like brunette.
I was chipped by that point. Yeah, no, I was ginger, like not like
I was gonna say like
orange.
stupidly
No, I
ginger
wasn't
as
like
like a kid.
orange, but I was. I mean, I always went around saying I'm ginger, and everyone's like, "Nah, you're strawberry blonde." Like
Oh,
even
it's one of
even
those ones.
kids at school, like kids at school, are usually the ones that bully you or write you the
Mm.
most, sort of thing. They're the ones go, "Ah, ginger." But they even said, like, "Oh, no, you're not really ginger though, are you? You're strawberry blonde." I'm like, I just said I was ginger, but like it sort of started fading more and more into brown. The older I got, the more it faded
Yeah,
into
it's,
brown.
yeah. I think a lot of people will start with one color then go
Mm.
into the next.
But I technically have a lazy eye. It's called a squint. What I have.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, my left eye. When I was younger, it always like as soon as I took my glass off, it would turn in.
Oh, wow.
They call it a squint. The lazy eye turns out. So Laura has a lazy eye. Hers turns out. Mine's a squint. Mine turns in. But it's still kind of like a lazy eye, really. But
I've never noticed that.
it doesn't happen anymore unless I'm like tired and I'm not really focusing, and it will kind of if I take my glass off, he'll sort of do that. So I don't really. It's funny because I don't really have the lazy eye or the ginger anymore. But if I had to, I don't know what. I don't know if my eyesight's fine, I'd almost be tempted to say I have the lazy eye because it's fun. People point it out more. It's funny, but I feel
Mm.
like you get bullied more for ginger hair. But nowadays it's not so
And you
bad.
can always dye it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So I'd love to have ginger hair. That'd be sick.
yeah. I mean, some people. I've seen some people dye it literally orange. Like
There's one woman I know. Her hair, I'm pretty sure it's dyed, is like as bright as that bowl over there, like orange.
that's like that Sainsbury's bag down there.
Yeah, yeah, like stupidly orange.
That's gotta be
Yeah, yeah.
dyed. Right. Would you rather sleep with no pillow or no blanket? And when I say no blanket, no duvet, nothing, no sheet.
No pillow. Because I used to sleep. The pillow I used to have years ago,
Mm.
and I think that's what was giving me neck pain. Because when I used to lay down, my neck was overstretching because my pillow was like flat, like paper thin.
Oh, you're.
Because I had it for so long, I didn't like. I just didn't think about getting a new pillow. I didn't know it was gonna. Yeah, like my head would overstretch on the mattress, and I'll get a pain here. So I probably sleep with no pillow. I'll just sleep with my. I actually know.
He's thinking about it now. See,
No duvet, no bed sheet,
no.
nothing.
Yeah, you can have a pillow, but you can't have.
Nothing.
Yeah.
No bed sheet, no duvet, no
Well,
duvet bed sheet.
you have the bed sheet on the bottom.
Yeah, no,
Don't.
like over you. You
Yeah,
can't see
no.
if a bed sheet over you, duvet, nothing. But what if it gets cold?
Hoodie.
So we can sleep with clothes
Yeah.
on. No, no duvet. No duvet.
That's why I said because a pillow. I feel like without a pillow, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
comfy.
yeah,
I know it is quite. I always say like sometimes I put a blanket over me. You're like, oh, you're cold. No, it's comfy.
yeah.
Like a duvet or blanket is comfortable. Like I find it is a comfort thing. But in the summer, I don't sleep with it anyway because I'm too hot. So
Yeah.
quite often in the summer, I actually sleep with no covers on me anyway.
Oh, fair
Like
enough.
not even a sheet, nothing.
I guess no duvet means I can use my pajamas. Not that I sleep in pajamas anyway,
Yeah, because
but
I don't sleep in pajamas. But yeah, you could just wear clothes
yeah,
so you wouldn't be cold.
I'd say no duvet. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say that as well.
nice. Mm.
But it's funny. I was talking to Law a little while ago because I heard about this thing about oh boys have a like boy bedroom, whereas like they have like a fat game set up, but their bed's like a boy bed, typical boy bed,
I
like
literally,
a flat,
I see that
crusty
on
ass
like,
pillow,
yeah, I see it on Instagram and like TikTok all the time.
same boring plain sheets like blue or something. But then I said, well, the caveat for girls is they got these mad makeup
Like
sets and
vanity, I think.
really nice bedroom. But I was like, but you watch TV on your phone or tablet. That's the that's the other side of it. So I said to Laura, "Have I got a boy's bedroom?" And she's like, "You kind of used to do in some regards." But he's like, "No, you definitely don't now."
Oh, fair enough.
But she's like, "Oh yeah, because typically boys always have single beds, and their girls always have like double beds or big beds." But I said, "Yeah, but I had a single bed because I didn't need a bigger bed.
Mm.
Like I was like, I want a big setup, big gaming setup. Why do I need a double bed? But obviously now, yeah, I need a double bed." So I've got one, but I still have my gaming setup.
Nice.
So I think that's the only reason she said somewhat I had like a typical boys' room just because I had a small bed, but otherwise,
Would you get a sofa bed to create more room?
it is a good idea. But I find sofa beds never usually that comfortable.
Everyone says that. I said to my mum, I was like, Mum, I might as well just get a sofa bed because I want as much space as possible for like my setup and then like just getting changed and that, right?
I should really get one, but
And she was like, no, because it's super. And then you got to like make the bed every time you unravel it. And I'm like, yeah, John, that's not.
yeah, you do. I mean, unless it's one you can sort of half keep the sheets and that on, and you just chuck the pillows on the sofa when you're not using them, and but you got to chuck the duvet somewhere, maybe
Yeah.
over the sofa. But I've got a sofa bed in the spare room, and I slept on that before. That is fucking. You might as well sleep on the floor.
Oh,
That's
really?
uncomfortable as fuck. Yeah, man, it's not. It's not good.
Would you put a mattress? Would you get rid of your bed frame and put the mattress on the floor and just sleep on that?
I mean, it wouldn't fuss me because you're still sleeping on a mattress, still be comfortable. But I have storage under my bed, so it
Oh,
wouldn't really work. I'd lose out on so much storage,
I see.
so that's why I wouldn't do that.
Fair enough.
And that's why I have the bed I have because Or storage underneath.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
Nice.
Last but no
Last
means
one.
least, would you eat a slice of cum cake or a slice of cake that's made out of poo? This
Wait,
is
what? Wait, what? A slice of cum cake. A slice of cum cake, or
a slice of poo cake. You're not going to get ill from it. You're not going to get sick from eating.
you're just gonna like experience the smell and the taste and all
Yeah.
that. Get me that cum slice cake.
Oh, daddy.
I'm not touching no poo, bro. Is it my own? So I'm definitely not if it's my own. I ain't definitely doing that. That's a stinker.
He knows what he's putting down.
Oh,
I
mate.
suppose it could be whoever's you want.
No, it would. No.
What?
Get me that cum
Yeah,
cake.
it's got to be in it, really, because
Christ.
I think cum you can take, but like poo,
It's like onion, it will just last for days.
it you're gonna smell it. You're gonna have bad breath.
Do you
It's
know what I
gonna
mean?
taste the.
You have
Oh,
to
it makes me
drink the
feel
mouthwash.
sick thinking about
Ugh.
it. But yeah, drink the mouthwash,
Do you know
bleach
what I
my
mean?
mouth.
Jesus.
Fuck that.
Yeah, facts.
Nah.
Give me that cum cake.
Yeah, I think that's an obvious one, man. Come on now.
Is that all of them? Is that 3 or 3?
Yeah, free or free.
Damn. Another episode down.
Any closing statements before you go? Anything to add?
Don't forget to bosh that like button, comment down below, subscribe to our individual channels and socials, and obviously the podcast. James, man. Did I start as well?
Yeah.
If you like the video, please bosh the like button, subscribe to our individual channels and the podcast. And as always, it's been Luke.
And Dazza.
And we'll see you in a bit. Take care and peace.